I was ready for it that time.
Yeah, because you did the countdown.
You got to move that body. Shoobity wop that body. All right, y'all. Focus the cam because the Mac cam starts now. I heard about that. Got rid of my man. So we got Cam. Cam.
Oh, because he got cut.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna jump.
That was unexpected.
No,
to say the least.
No. Given everything that happened, it wasn't unexpected. Some people saw it coming. Some people
cutting
saw it
him it doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Bill Belichick does not play. Hey, turn your mic up, Dubz.
Is it is because of your headphones? It's probably because of his headphones.
Say something.
How about now?
Damn, you still low.
Oh, hold on. You know what? I think hold on.
Yeah.
Did you plug your headphones in?
I'm not even using them.
Okay.
Oh.
My microphone. Sorry.
Okay.
I had them in from the call. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. That's better. No, we do it. We get breaking news off the bat. We are 8 days away from our launching and rebranding of Guerilla Podcast Sports, aka GPS, to All-in-One Sports Podcast, aka A1SP. And 9 days away from the 2021 NFL opening game for the season, the kickoff between my Dallas Cowboys and the defending Super Bowl champions, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Football until February.
Are y'all ready for some football?
I've been waiting. I've been waiting patiently. Especially with all these new coaches. I'm so excited.
That's when we make the switch too.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, I have a homie who refused to date pretty women back in the day. And when I asked him why, he told me that it was too stressful because every time Dick and Mary would try to push up on her. But he also added that dirty water can put out a fire.
Oh my gosh.
This man's off the chain with it, boy. I'd be like, what? Dirty water can put out a fire?
What is he talking about?
Oh, boy. All right, y'all. This will be our last episode under the name of Guerilla Podcast Sports, a.k.a. GPS, before we move on from Guerilla Podcasting to an A1 Sports Podcast, which stands for All-in-One Sports Podcast, a.k.a. A1SB, but with most of the same segments and new ones as well. So please make a note of this switch as we will accommodate you with this change as well. Beginning on Wednesday, that's next Wednesday, September 8th, 2021. And we are juiced up and can All-in-One Sports Podcast family to join us on our journey to the next level of sports podcasting, baby. Hey.
The blind stares of a million pairs of eyes, looking hard but won't realize that they will never see the P.
Let's do this like Brutus if you only knew this. We got a humdinger for y'all today. Well, like I stated before, I would like to choose my own heroes and sheroes, and the media or whosoever else can hold on to their opinions and suggestions. Sometimes it just isn't what it isn't, fam. Free your mind and your ass will follow. Hey, y'all. The word of this episode is acrophobia, which means the abnormal dread of being in a high place and a fear of heights. which our NFC East teams have been dealing with for the past few seasons. Y'all can attest to that. So let's get over this hump and return to our glory years and not the glory hole. You know it. What's poppin', y'all? Check it out, y'all. Age is just a number, but maturity is a choice. Y'all know that. Love could be a permanent state, but infatuation can only be temporary. And the gold diggers don't stick around when the shit hits the fan. Facts. And I'll tell you why.
Very true.
Dougie, you know Dougie Doug, right? Dubz,
Oh, yeah.
Dougie Doug, yeah. Well, we also have a friend called Ronaldo. His real name is Rondo, but we call him Ronaldo. He's such a con artist. And I were at Buffalo Wild Wings in College Park, Maryland, having some chicken and beer when they decided to go outside for a smoke. That's when I just got off the Satan sticks. You know, I no longer been smoking. And it was a funny thing, man, because these cats, while they were out there smoking, apparently they ran, and you know, I guess she said something, they said something, you know, they flirted with her. But while I was sitting there waiting for them to come back in and waiting for our order as well, this chick and a dude rolled in, right? And they seated themselves right across from us. So she came, she sat down, you know, she gave me the eye, gave her the eye, but you know, I wasn't trying to, you know, be disrespectful or anything. So about maybe 5 minutes later, after sitting at the table, in comes, you know, Ronaldo and Dougie Doug. So they're sitting there, they're like, yo, I hear Doug now. Doug's like, isn't that the same chick we just saw outside? And I'm like, oh boy. And so the dude now, he's alone. We're with, you know, there's three of us. And I don't know what Doug said to her, what she said, whatever, but the chick referred to us as perverts. or those old perverts. So I was like, I didn't know what was going on. And so they're like, I just jumped out of it. You know, bitch, start going in on her. And I'm like, yo, chill, she too. And then Doug was like, yo, fam, you better control your girl or I'm gonna come and slap you. That's what he told the dude. So I was like, oh no, this thing's good. And you know, when something like that happens, right? Like the whole room goes silent. I mean, it's a pretty big case. You know, we're watching I think the NCAA games or whatever, right? So there's screens all over the place, right? And when he says that, everything goes silent. Everybody turns to our table. And Doug starts going in, talking about how he going to beat him up because his girl's foolishness. He better shut her mouth, all that stuff. So I told the dude, you know, what did I do? I think I just got up and I went to the bathroom because I was like, I don't want no part of this, right? And as I was in the bathroom, dude shows up, her man, right, in the bathroom. So I'm like, yo, bro, man, just dip up out of here. I ain't about that stuff. I ain't getting involved with it like that. But if I was you, I'd just leave. So, you know, he gets his girl, whatever, and they're leaving and stuff, right? So I come out and Ronald's pulling the car around already because I don't know if they're going to do what to this dude or whatever or to this girl. But as we're there, the manager of the place, some Indian dude, comes running out with a piece of paper. It was so funny, y'all. To write down the license plate numbers, right? And dude pops out the car. Doug now. He's like, what you trying to do? Like, you want me to hit it? The dude put that man. But the moral of the story is this, right? Man, if you go out with your girl, man, I think we talked about it last week's episode, man, just know how to go within your ranks and path because there's three of us, you know what I'm saying? And there's only one of him. Unless that dude got a gun or something else, he's at a disadvantage. You got what I'm saying? So, yo, the best way is to just walk away so there's no bloodshed or whatever. I ain't about that life no more.
Ladies,
you know
stop putting your man in harm's way.
Yeah, please stop putting your man in harm's way, man, because that ain't cool no more, man. You know what I mean? Like
another way to look at it is if she's your side chick, then almost anything can go sideways very easily.
Exactly. And it was about to go sideways. If I wasn't the cooler head who prevailed to try to check them, it definitely would have gone sideways. So yeah, man, take care of your peoples out there. Hey, we're back like Kaiser Sose, Blood Diamonds, Kimye, and Dak dropping dimes. Hey.
I guess.
Y'all gonna see. Also, big butts with a pretty smile. But like the great philosopher Forrest Gump once said, life is like a box of chocolates. You'll never know what you're gonna get. Hey, for Pete's sake, stop with the dumb-ass milk crate challenges, y'all. Please. And can we find a challenge that won't send people to the ER? Because we're having enough problems with the lack of capacity at hospitals due to the pandemic. And Dell and Sonia, please try to keep it classy for the sake of your children and grandkids. Okay, let the hype, but no hoopla begin again, my friends. This episode is hot off the press and the net. So go ahead and smack that red button and subscribe and smush that notification bell. Then make sure you like and share this content with others. And it's spelled Guerrilla podcast sports by way of YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and more platforms to come in the very near future. Take the extra mile and see how lonely but rewarding it is. Let's get it. Keep it centennial without celebrating the years. That means keeping it 100. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. What's poppin'? And greetings to our listeners and viewers. Often imitated, but never ever duplicated. We are Guerrilla Podcast Sports, also known as GPS, with the segments E.or that features island picks and clean sweeps. Because as you can see, we are peeps. The Grapevine and the NFC East Chronicles, all on the 500-pound gorilla in the zoo. Look, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel, but we just don't want to wait over 100 years before we place him at the bottom of a suitcase. And we send a man to the moon prior to rolling luggage? So let's keep it moving because we got to give the people what they need today. This is how we're going to do it. And now, meet the three ballaholics who refuse to go to rehab. Starting as Wise Man, my ancient brother who bleeds the other colors of burgundy and gold. The mathematical whiz, both raised in the DMV, but now podcast just outside of the steel city of Pittsburgh, PA, a.k.a. the voice of reason. I'm man, Peter.
What it do. As much as I don't like it, I think 20-year-old me would have demolished the milk crate challenge.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I ain't getting on that. All right, and now podcasting from this DJ booth at Fishtails in Ocean City, Maryland, while leading the youth movement, an Eagles fan and Lakers fan from Day Uno, music producer and DJ, aka KOTJ, creating masterpieces in the lab and on the wheels of steel. But like a modern day power forward, he dropped jewels and dimes all the time with inside scoops and solid picks as a great pasta broadcaster with a tremendous upside. Oh man, Chris B.
Stream Donda. It's a great album.
Yeah. That's what I said. I should have said Kanye's back instead of Kimye. But you know she's riding this coattail.
I mean, she was at the last listening party.
All of them, man. And now, showing stick-to-itiveness while riding dirty, repping the Wizards and Cowboy Nation. Podcasting from his sports lab in Prince George's County, Maryland, acting as a restaurant, club, and bar owner during the COVID era, filling in as a waiter, cook, bartender, DJ, yours truly, Uncle P. So, if you are seeking informed sports talk that is never outdated, from the Griot Trio that aren't just grasping for straws because we got facts, then your sports GPS has delivered you to the right location. So huddle up and gather some of this sports info with spectacular vernacular on another episode of the 500-pound gorilla in the zoo. What it do, familia? What it do?
What's up?
This is it, y'all. This is it.
The last one,
y'all. GPS, baby. Yeah. Thanks again for checking us out on the Tizoom. But make sure you continue to follow us when we make the move in 2 weeks under our new name, All in One Sports Podcast, aka A1 Sports Podcast. Hey, fam. Christy Teigen made it public when her dog passed away. And recently, she posted on IG the rescuing of her pet hamster named Peanut Butter, from inside her and her famous husband's uber talented musician legend sprawling estate mansion wall. Did y'all see it when they had to go in? She's like broke down every part of it. It's crazy, man. I guess you got to do what you got to do to remain relevant, but please just stop with all the shenanigans and try to concentrate more on being a good mother to your children and a decent wife. Look, a bell that sounds like a disturbance at 7 a.m. will sound different at 5 p.m. It's just a matter of timing. And always remember that fucking crayons still color. I'm roll too tight. Y'all can't pull me. Hey. Yeah, she's going a little bit too far. I have a pet peeve with her. You know, it's like I keep going after her because, like, what do you do? I mean, except for
battle's over, right?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're creating a nuisance and you're creating issues for your husband.
It's the internet culture. You gotta stay relevant somehow. You gotta do something brash and crazy and post it. That's just how it is nowadays.
You're not interesting. You're not that interesting unless you're doing something that's really, really earth-shaking, or moving, writing music, writing lyrics for him. It's not that interesting. You know, you're just a personality with no personality, if you ask me. If that's all you're doing.
I agree.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Real quick, the Professional Team Name Association. Y'all know how we do it over here, y'all. I got a number from 1 to 10. Whoever wants to take it. What is it?
I'm going 2.
2? Okay.
Oh, he's 1 now, but
Dubz 4. He beat you to it. It was 5. Stuck in the middle. All right, Dubz. Mr. Smart guy over there. Let's see. Yeah. The Cardinals.
Not making the playoffs.
Now, is that the Arizona Cardinals or the St. Louis Cardinals? That's what. So
I was gonna say both.
It's true. It's true. Well, we know the St. Louis Cardinals aren't making it, but now you're saying that, yeah. All right, I might have to roll with you on that. I mean, last year I picked them as a shocker team or whatever, a dark horse, and they didn't quite make it. I thought they'll make some improvements, but I think they might regress this year. All right, Chris B, Broncos.
Last place in the division.
Okay. Dubz, Knicks.
Come on over, Dame Dollar.
They're not going to do that.
We got a spot waiting for
Kemba.
you, Dame.
They got
It's about
Kemba.
that time.
Don't worry, we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about that. All right, Chris B. Pistons. Detroit basketball.
Still need more.
Okay.
Cade's not enough.
Nah. Cade and our dude Grant.
Garza.
Yeah, and Garza. Yeah. Dubz told me he filled me up. But Garza, did you see Garza in the summer league, Dubz? He seemed to shed some pounds.
Surprised, man.
Yeah.
I was really surprised.
He's trying,
He may end up making a fool out of me.
Well, we'll save that for later on in the show, because I got something for you. Let's see how you're gonna respond to that. All right, y'all. Here are the topics for this episode and final episode of GPS Guerilla Podcast Sports. The NFL's top stories with a look around the league. The NFC East Chronicles, Chris B. Ballin with the NBA news and updates. Major League Baseball, dubs, doubles, and double plays. And we have here and there, or we might skip that this week. Also, we have Kicking It with Uncle Pete, soccer news, scores, and updates. And also the Grapevine, this week's Crash Dummy of the Week, or episode, some E.or, and the joke or jokes of this episode. All right, now, are y'all ready for some football? Let's kick it right off the tee.
Let's
with
get it.
The NFL news and updates. What we got? And there's all kind of things happening. Where should we start? Oh yeah. That's enough. All right. The LA Rams signed another Georgia Bulldog with bad knees, but he's no girly. Running back Sony Mitchell comes over from Boston. What y'all think, man? Think that was a good move?
That was a good move.
Both sides.
Yeah, that's a good move for both sides. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was still surprised by it because I thought Mitchell was a shoo-in in New England, but New England had a running back ball out in the preseason.
Ooh, that's what I was wondering who they got to replace him.
Yeah, I can't think of his name, but I know he balled out against. He's the one that last play of the game had like a 70-yard run against Washington in the first preseason game. And he did pretty good after that as well. So, you know, and so you know the Patriots are a completely redone team now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Chris B, what you think, man? You think that was a good move for your Rams, for the team you root for on the left?
I definitely think they're going to win the division.
Yeah, they needed a running back.
They're going to help them because Sony Mitchell is definitely a dual threat. He can pass, he can run. I mean, he can catch, he can run. It would definitely be a nice little offensive weapon to that already nice loaded offense. And it will pay them dividends in the long run in this upcoming season.
Yeah, they in a tough division, so they need all the firepower they can get, especially after losing Cam. I forgot his Akers, I think his name was, their running back. Yeah. So they definitely needed him. And you know who's still on the market is his boy
Gurley and Devontae Freeman.
Yeah. Hey, we might have to pick one.
Bell. Le'Veon Bell is still on the market too.
Gurley,
Yeah, we might have to pick somebody up, but whoever we pick up has to play special teams. That's the only thing, and I don't think any.
But the Rams not getting taken Gurley back. Come on,
whoever you pick up has to play quarterback.
You got jokes. That's why you froze. I can't even. I see one expression now. I don't see the other one. All right, y'all. Moving on. Dolphins Hall of Famer QB. Oh yeah, Dan Marino believes in Fitzmagic. Do y'all believe in Fitzmagic? Dubz.
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all heard what he said, right? I mean, he was like, yeah, he really believes in him. He believes that he can get it done. But
now is the time. If he doesn't get it done now with the team that he's around,
he'll never be a starter again.
Yeah, it'll never happen, and he'll be done. So
I believe so. This is his best shot with all those weapons and everything.
Yeah.
Chris B, what you think?
To quote Dubz, meh.
I know how you feel because I said age is just a number and maturity is a choice. Y'all know why I say that, but senility is optional. And I see that senility is starting to kick in now for Mr. Marino. Hey! Because I don't know what he's looking at. I mean, it took him this long. When did he get the nod for starting QB? Wasn't that like this week, a couple of days ago or something like that?
Week, yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. All right, y'all.
Last week, Riverboat Ron said that the players knew a week ago.
Oh, okay. So, just like in New England, they knew a couple of weeks ago. They're just playing with our minds out here. For some of us, at least. All right, cool.
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus!
That's good.
The COVID-19 protocol list. Guess who landed on it, y'all? Damn, this brother can't catch a break. He cannot catch a break. Once again. Damn. I mean, bro. So we know he ain't getting that shot, or he didn't get the shot because he wouldn't have to be in protocol. That's how we know. So what y'all think, man, about Mr. Wentz?
I'll start this one off. So being a former Carson Wentz fan, it's a pandemic going on globally, and there's a pandemic going on in the Colts locker room because once again, it is shown that you cannot avoid this man. Like he can never stay out of the news cycle.
No.
when are you just gonna, you know what I'm saying, be the guy that you're trying to make yourself out to be in the public eye? You don't reveal about your vaccination status. That's personal information. And then you're on the COVID list. We all know you didn't get the shot, bro. Come on. Stop being selfish.
Yeah.
How you gonna be QB1, get the coach you want, get the trades you want, quit on the team that gave you the big deal, and then still not deliver on the simplest thing of getting vaccinated?
What's his number?
Again, Howie was right.
Oh, he was right.
Howie was right.
He got rid of him for reasons like that. But what's his number now? When he switched to what? Yeah, that's number what he is. Number 2.
He's definitely number 2.
He's about to be the number 2 quarterback too, probably behind one of the.
Yes, he's definitely fixing to do that.
Yeah,
and we're not gonna get our first rounder.
Dubz.
Yeesh, indeed.
This is an overall bad look, man. This is an absolute bad look. And these players need to start thinking long and hard about not just today, but tomorrow, next week, next month. How about the rest of their careers? Because when you do things like this, you stain your career. Period, man.
Yeah.
You know what? He's as young as he is, he's never going to sign another contract that is as lucrative as the one that he's supposed to be playing on right now. Like his next contract is going to be that of a backup.
Vanilla RG3, that's what I call him. He's on his way, following in his footsteps right now.
So how far he's fallen?
Yeah, he's fallen from MVP one time, almost MVP, to what he is now. Ain't looking good, bro. Yeah. All right, let's keep it moving.
MVP to the COVID list.
Yeah, exactly. No, there's somebody else for that, but we'll talk about him later.
That's what we need to do. We need to pick our COVID MVP.
Right?
The LVP, least valuable player. All right. The Eagles bring in a gardener, which means there is a seed of doubt in the city of brotherly love. So I hope Jalen has a flower stand to help pay the rent, because it seems your lease is week to week, fam.
Once again, I'll take the lead on this one.
Yeah. Please do.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They named Jalen Hurts QB1 today. Sirianni finally said it. He's been the only quarterback to take first team reps the entire camp. No one else has done that.
Well, Gardner Minshew wasn't there.
Well, he's here. He had his practice. I think his first practice like a couple days ago.
If he was there from the beginning, I don't know. Why would you?
I definitely think he's still going to take first team reps.
Howie, why bring him in? Anyway,
okay, so let me explain it. Since everyone has their hangups about this,
right?
Flacco's on a 1-year contract.
Right.
Minshew has 2 years left. So after this season, Flacco's gone.
Okay.
We already have a QB, a second string QB on our roster for next season.
Okay.
Also, this second string QB had completed 62.9% of his passes. 37 touchdowns.
So you're saying he's better than Jalen then?
Hold up, not done. 37
proven.
Touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 93% rating in his first 2 seasons. And we got him for a 6th-round pick. Who in the world would not take that deal? Especially coming into an unpredictable season and not knowing, because Hurts will be rushing sometimes. So if he does get hurt, we do have a nice little security blanket on the bench. It's not a replacement. It's a just in case.
Okay.
Stop the nonsense. Jalen Hurts is QB1.
So do you think that he's Gardner Minshew is better right now than your backup, who is Flacco?
Yes.
Okay.
But Flacco has the experience.
So to me, it's like, why carry 3 quarterbacks? But I think it might have something to do with COVID. Maybe if, keep him off on one side just in case if someone gets it, spread it in the room, then you can bring in someone that way. You can always have a quarterback to play with. It might have something to do with that, but I don't know. Dubz, what you think, man?
Well, truth be told, any given day, an NFL team can be down 2 quarterbacks based on COVID.
True.
But in regard to Gardner Minshew, he makes me think of Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. loser. He is a loser.
Loser.
I don't care what those stats tell us. Well, how many games did he win? 1-15 last year. How many games did he win the year before?
Organization, roster. It's so many intangibles. Offensive line, it's all upgrade when he came to Philly. That's all I have to say. Yeah. He'll definitely thrive if the day comes he has to step up for us.
Yeah. Well, at least y'all got a good two backups. You know, just
we had the most swagged out QB room in the NFL.
Yeah.
Don't at me.
But why? My thing is, why create that controversy? Because Wilson hasn't even cemented his place yet, and you bring in a guy who, like you said, has those numbers. You know, and I know Philly fans, and by the time my man slips up a little bit, they're going to be calling for Gardner, booing your man. And, you know, talk radio in Philly. Talk radio in Philly is going to be going off, talking about how
already said this QB1. It's this guy.
So I hope for your sake, that guy with his tongue out his mouth in the background, he is definitely going to be licking his chops. You know what I'm saying? But, 10 plays all preseason long and was not named a starter until a week ago and is cause for concern, Crispy. I just hope Jalen doesn't get winced or I'll be breaking my song out once again. Hurt so good or hurt so through.
He's not going to get winced.
He better not get winced.
Different coaching tree, different everything.
Please. I mean, I want him to have a successful NFL career, not to the point where y'all beating us and taking over our division, but just enough for him to happen. You know what I'm saying? Just enough to make our division comparable and, you know, competitive and all that. Yeah, I want that, but I don't want him to take over to the point where, you know, I gotta be coming in here eating my words. No, I know that ain't gonna happen anyway. But anyhow. Ooh, yeah, baby. The NFC East Chronicles, baby. Iron sharpens iron, and iron puts pressure to an ironing board to straighten things out. So, well played, Mike McCarthy, for not playing the two players that will butter your playoff bread. And now that we have Dax Latissimus behind us, that's that muscle, that whatever that he heard.
Yeah.
Latissimus. Behind us, we are focusing on our Super Bowl litmus test in week 1 next week. Jerry Jones has to let go of High Roller Ho. He had to save cheddar and making room for the return of Zerline coming off of the IR list. Did you all hear about the player we got on offense named Deke Pressley? Dak and Zeke are ready, baby, to get back to their dominant winning ways of 2017 when they were rookie pups. Look, the NFC East QBs, beware of our wide receiving core because we will drive a big rig through your secondary with a CDL license, a lot of horsepower with a Gallop, and AC to cool them off if things get too heated. So let's see who made my Cowboys' final 53-man roster. But before we get to that, let me hear about y'all's, man. Dubz, what's your 53-man roster look like? The defending NFC East champions, I must add.
Do I really need to say it?
Yeah, you do.
We're loaded, man.
Yeah. All right, let's see how loaded they are. Come on, give it to us.
We're so loaded. We actually had 10 draft picks, and we hung on to 9 of them.
Wow.
Okay. We even hung on to a guy there were two. There's only the one draft pick that we let go with the 7th round pick. He was pick number 240, and we let him go. His name was William Bradley King, defensive end.
Okay.
In that same round, we drafted another defensive end, Shaka Toney, 6 picks later than him, and we hung on to Shaka Toney. So that's a sign of how loaded we are. We know we drafted you higher, but we don't need you because the other guy's better. So, but man, so look, our roster looks stout. Believe it or not, I think I'm surprised at some of the moves we made with our secondary.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think the moves were good in the long run. But there's this one guy that we've had in our secondary, number 30, Troy Apke. I wanted him gone 2 seasons ago. He was drafted. Real? Yeah, he was drafted by Jay Gruden, who didn't know what he was doing, and the fact that Riverboat Ron has kept him around simply because he can play special teams. But guess what? Anybody can play special teams. I played special teams. But yeah, as far as our roster makeup, everything kind of fell in line. There were a couple of surprises. We hung on to that short bad man, Jared Patterson, running back from Buffalo.
Yes, sir.
And because we hung on to him, guess what? Peyton Barber had to lose his job.
I'm the barber of Noville.
Yeah.
All right.
So actually, I thought Peyton Barber. I thought he'd stick around. So I'm surprised they let him go. Another receiver, a receiver they let go, Antonio Gandy Golden. Who?
Whoa. The guy who has that catch radius, big. Damn, I know the New Orleans Saints will probably pick him up.
I think he's 6'3", 6'4", big catch radius.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Yeah, well, it's surprising, but not so much because Dax Milne,
from BYU, your boy
from BYU, showed out, and of course,
he did.
De'Ami Brown from North Carolina as well. So again, man, I mean, it's. So I was surprised. I wasn't too surprised by letting Gandy Golden go. Maybe they keep him around on the practice squad. I don't know. I haven't heard.
Oh no, he's gonna get picked up by somebody.
Yeah, he will. He will. He definitely will.
Shoot, Chris B and them might pick him up.
They might. Well, this is that time where everybody picks up everybody else's scraps.
Right.
In the same division.
Yeah.
Just to kind of, get some secrets.
Get some secrets. Yeah.
Nah, we're not picking them up. We got wait till you see what we did.
Yeah, I know what y'all did. I was surprised at that, but we'll get to that in a little bit.
But our biggest moves for me were in the secondary, though. We had 2 holdovers, I thought. At cornerback, Jimmy Moreland, who's a local guy from I think AU. And safety Jeremy Reeves. I thought they were holdovers, man. But guess what? Rookie Benjamin St. Justy and rookie Torrey McTyer
replaced him.
Outplayed him.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry, not Terry McTyer. Terry McTyer was a free agent pickup.
Okay.
Rookie Derek Forrest. At safety, outplayed Jeremy Reeves, and rookie Benjamin St. Justy, rookie at cornerback, outplayed Jimmy Moreland. So Moreland and Reeves are on the street, man.
Moreland, that's a surprise.
Yeah. They also let go of tackle David Sharp and wide receiver Isaiah Wright. And linebacker David Mayo, who they signed as a free agent from the Giants, I think, and guard Wes Martin, who they just drafted 2 years ago. But again, these are players that could be on maybe not Mayo, but Wes Martin could be on the practice squad. They also let go of center Keith Ismail, who they just drafted a year ago, but he hasn't stayed healthy. So a lot of the other names that they let go were just names that weren't going to make it anyway. But yeah,
kind of saw it coming.
Yeah, but other than those, I mean, hey, look, the NFL has its first ever Chilean-born player and tight end Samus Reyes.
Okay.
Who was a free agent that we signed in the offseason, 6'5", 260 pounds. He had played 3 years of college basketball.
Okay.
And started working out with NFL, with I think the Florida Gators program, but didn't play for them a year ago. And he's actually gotten some looks from NFL teams. And I think we kind of jumped in and signed him as a free agent. Low money deal, but it's a solid deal for someone. Basically, it's a developmental deal.
Rico gathers.
Yeah, Rico gathers. And,
Way skirt.
Yeah, but he made the team.
Yeah.
So we're carrying.
Yeah, that's big. That's big.
Yeah, we're carrying 4 tight ends.
True.
So, but yeah, I even with these players that some of these surprising cuts, they're still loaded. They're still in a good spot. Not all of these players will be picked up. Some of them will, but not all of them. And if we need any of them in a pinch, if they haven't been picked up by another team, then maybe it'll work out. So, we kept 3 quarterbacks. So the fourth quarter that we had, I think his last name was Montez. He'll probably go to the practice squad.
Okay, so who are your 3 quarterbacks?
3 quarterbacks: Taylor Heineke, Kyle Allen, and Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Cam Newton.
Okay.
Cam Newton's not coming to DC.
He's not going to DC.
DC.
We'll save that for later. I think I have that for either or.
Yeah.
We'll see. So that's what you got? That's your 53?
That's
okay. All right.
That's what I got.
So we'll see if y'all can repeat with what you got. Chris B, what you got? We'll see if y'all can get out the basement. What you got?
We'll get out the basement. Don't worry.
All right.
Quarterback. QB1, Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Flacco and Minshew are behind him. Running back, we're going with 3 this year. Sanders, Boston Scott, and Kenny Gainwell. The surprising cut was Jordan Howard. I mean, he did pretty good in preseason, and he showed that he can do really well with pass protection. I don't understand why we didn't keep him for at least for pass protection. We cut Jordan Howard, Jason Huntley, and Elijah Holyfield. Holyfield is, of course, the son of the boxer Holyfield. Evander Holyfield.
Can I have your
sticking with 5? We're sticking with 5 wide receivers. Of course, Smith, Rieger, and Quez, the top 3. Ward and Arcega-Whiteside made the roster again.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Y'all better go for Antonio Golden.
This kills me.
Whatever. Y'all need to go get that dude. He's better than him.
We cut Fulgham, right, and Mark and Michael and Andre Patton.
Was it a money thing?
Maybe
you keep Arcega-Whiteside, but you cut Fulgham, who led y'all receiving last year. Well, that's a Sirianni move.
Maybe it's new coaching and
rock paper scissors.
He didn't. I mean, he did fumble in the preseason game. That's another thing. He did fumble versus the Jets.
Yeah, he did.
And right at the goal line, by the way. So maybe he's been figured out. But he might clear waivers and he might be back on the practice squad. Who knows?
Man, I'm telling you, somebody gonna pick him up. You ain't gonna lead a
maybe.
team. Right.
Oh, it gets even crazier. Tight end, we going with 4. Dallas Goedert, Zach Ertz, Tyree Jackson, and Jack Stoll. But we cut Richard Rodgers. Makes no sense to me. Offensive line, Jordan Mailata, Isaac Seumalo, Jason Kelsey, Brandon Brooks, Lane Johnson, Landon Dickerson, Jack Driscoll, Nate Herbig, Andre Dillard, and Brett Toth. That is a loaded offensive line, and I'm happy about that.
Okay, y'all need that.
The cuts, of course, I'm fine with. Sua Opeta, Kadol Kaode, Ewosika, Raven Clark, and Ross Pierschbacher. These are some weird names to say. Anyway, so I'm glad they're gone. Defensive line, we got Brandon Graham, Fletcher Koch, Javon Hargrave, Derek Barnett, Josh Sweat, Ryan Kerrigan, Milton Williams, Taryn Jackson, Marlon Tui. I can't say that last name, but I think he's the seventh round pick we got in the draft.
Okay.
We did cut Hassan Ridgeway, Raquan Williams, Jaquan Bailey, and Matt Leo. At linebacker, we got Eric Wilson, Alex Singleton, TJ Edwards, Sean Bradley, Patrick Johnson, Gennard Avery, and Davion Taylor. We did cut the person that we drafted, Jacoby Stevens, in his past draft. And we also cut Rashard Smith. At cornerback, we got Darius Slay, Steve Nelson, Avonte Maddox, Zach McPherson, and Josiah Scott. We did cut Craig James, and I'm so glad we got rid of Michael Jacket. He was not that dude. He's constantly getting burnt, missing coverages, and he made a dumb play. In the Jets game, he ran back the touchdown. He ran back the fumble recovery for a touchdown. If he just, fell and then they nailed the ball, we went home with the preseason win. But he just wanted to get a preseason touchdown.
Trying to be a hero.
Right. So then the Jets came back to the Hail Mary and they scored and tied the preseason game.
No bueno.
Good thing he's gone. I'm glad he's out. He doesn't know what he's doing. We also cut Kavon Seymour. Then at safety, Anthony Harris, Rodney McLeod, Kavon Wallace, and Marcus Epps. We cut Elijah Riley, Andrew Adams. We signed him in the offseason from the Bucks, and then we just got rid of him. I don't get it. Braylon Arnold and Blake Counts also are cut. On special teams, you got Jake Elliott, Aaron Sipas. I think he's from the Australia. He's pretty good punter. And Rick Lovato, the greatest long snapper in the Eagles' history. So that's our 53-man roster.
53-man roster. Damn. How time flies.
I breaks it down to the bone gristle. Those people stuck missile, heat seeking. Johnny blazing. Nightmares like West Creek. Niggas gunning. My third eye seen it coming before it happened.
Bye-bye, Double G. Bye-bye. Bad. He bad. Ben Anthony DiNucci. He gone, y'all. Let me see who else. Darian Thomas, he's gone. Deontay Burton, he's gone. Cornerback. Long snapper Jake McQuaid. He's been around for a while. He gone. Offensive tackle Eric Smith. He gone. Tight end Jeremy Sprinkle. Sprinkled me somewhere else, but not with the Cowboys.
I knew he wasn't gonna make it.
Yeah. Defensive tackle Justin Hamilton. He gone. Also, Johnny Dixon, wide receiver, waived. Osiris ODB Mitchell. He's gone. He got waived. Wide receiver Reggie Davis. He's a good one. Somebody's gonna pick him up. He's gone. And Aaron Parker. He's gone. Safety Steve Parker. He's gone. Running back Brendan Knox. He's gone. Running back Jaquan Hardy, the guy with the glasses with the specs on Hard Knocks. He's gone. Zeke was trying to show how to get down, but y'all don't watch Hard Knocks, so y'all wouldn't know about that. Safety Tyler Coyle. He gone. Fullback Nick Ralston, he's gone. And tight end Nick Eubanks, he's gone. I like this name. Tight end Artavius Lynn, he's gone. Defensive end Austin Faulio, he's gone. Isaac, offensive tackle, the guy from Mexico who never played college, who was featured on Isaac Arlacon. Also, center Braylon Smith, he's gone, a relation. And also, defensive end Rondell Carter is gone. He's going to get picked up by somebody. However, what we do have for our 53-man roster is this. Of course, Dak. We know you there. Cooper Rush, for now. Might be seeing somebody else later. We don't know. I heard rumors. Running backs. We only have 2 right now, which means we might be bringing somebody in. I don't know if it will be a Le'Veon Bell or Gurley or whatever, but I think the person that we're going to have to bring in has to play a little bit of special teams, so it might not be one of those guys. But we got Zeke and TP, a.k.a. Tony Pollard. But check this out, y'all. Yeah, he going to wipe y'all butts. That's right. Let me let y'all know this. We have no fullback. We're playing without a fullback this year. So that was kind of strange. I don't know. Maybe they might go look for one, or they were for my man who got injured and get back. Also, the Nigerian Nightmare. Also, wide receivers. Y'all know who it is already. I'll just go to the ones that y'all know. Okay, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Cedric Wilson, Noah Brown, Semi Fihoko. Remember that name, y'all, Semi Fihoko. Also, we have Malik Turner, who is a burner. At tight end, we have Dalton Schultz, of course, Blake Jarwin, and Sam McKeon, who got injured, but he will be back soon. Offensive line, Hall of Famer to be, Tyrone Smith. Also, Leo Collins, Ty Nsekhe, Brandon Knight, Terrence Steele, Josh Ball, Matt Farniak, I think his name is, and Hall of Famers Zach Martin, Connor Williams, who is not going to be a Hall of Famer, Connor McGovern, and Tyler Badass Baez. All right, defensive line, D. Law, Randy Gregory, smoke weed every day, and also Dorrance Armstrong, Neville Gallimore, Osa Odigizua. Y'all gonna remember that name. Y'all talk about y'all loaded. Ooh, Quentin Fofana. We got Terrell Basham, Brent Urban, Bradley Anai, Chauncey Golston, and my main man from the Ivory Coast, Azur Kamara, who was also featured on Hard Knocks. At linebacker, we have Leighton Vander Esch, the Wolf Hunter. Y'all already know his name. Micah Parsons. Oh, yeah, he coming for y'all. Jalen Smith, he stuck around. Also, Jabril Cox, I'm sorry. Keanu Neal. Also, Luke Gifford and Francis Bernard. At DBs, Jordan Lewis, Trayvon Diggs, Anthony Brown, Calvin Joseph, DeMonte Casey, Donovan Wilson, the up-and-coming Donovan Wilson. Malik Hooker, we kept in. No relations to TJ Hooker. Also, we have Nashawn Wright, Maurice Kennedy, Jerron Curse, and also Israel Makwamu. Now, for our kicker, it's Greg the Leg Zerline, and for our punter, it's Brian. I got anger management problems, anger. Now, however, some more of these guys will be released or waived when others return off the IR, COVID, and Publix. But for now, that is our 53-man roster, which I believe, like Dubz says, is loaded, man. Yes, we are. Hey, Dubz, I believe Riverboat Ron is a fan of our podcast, and I hope he follows us to All in One Sports Podcast. He didn't want to hand the keys over to Fitzpatrick because I think he'd rather him come off the bench and be Fitzmagic, knowing if he gives him the keys too early, he's going to scratch up the Washington football team coming out of the garage. But he gave it to him, so we're going to see how that turns out. Yeah.
You know what? And actually, I hope he's not listening to the podcast because I did not do a good job of going through our full roster. So if you don't mind, let me do that real quick.
Okay, please do.
All right, so I gave you the 3 quarterbacks. Running back, Antonio Gibson, who's going to be the NFL leading rusher this year. Rookie Jarrett Patterson from Buffalo. JD McKissick. And again, and by the way, we too have no fullbacks. We have 3 running backs. And
same here, no fullbacks.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the NFL is moving from a fullback anyway. Most of the NFL is.
They'll probably throw.
Yeah. A wide receiver. I can't remember the last time I saw this. 7 wide receivers. Rookie Diami Brown, Curtis Samuel, DeAndre Carter, free agent pickup, Terry McLaurin, Terrible Terry, Adam Humphries, Dax Milne, and Cam Sims. Okay, tight end, we have 4. Seamus Reyes, Logan Thomas, the starter, Ricky Seals-Jones, who was a free agent pickup, and rookie John Bates. Offensive lineman, Tyler Larson, which was a bit of a surprise. Wes Schweitzer, Charles Leno Jr., who we acquired from the Bears. Chase Roulier, our own draft pick. Brandon Scherf, our own draft pick. Samuel Cosme, rookie from Texas, our own draft pick. Sadiq Charles, 3rd round pick a year ago. Cornelius Lucas, bit of a surprise. and none other than Eric Flowers Sr. So remember, Eric Flowers used to be negatively criticized on when he was with the Giants, and then he had a really good year with us. 2019, got a huge contract from Miami, and then Miami traded him back to us this offseason.
Yeah, that's a Fitzpatrick move.
Yeah. On defensive end, Shaka Toney, rookie, Montez Sweat, Casey Toohill, free agent pickup, James Smith Williams, free agent pickup, and Chase Young. I'm a little bit iffy on Toohill and James Smith Williams. I would like to see them shore up the defensive end backups a little bit better, but we'll see. I mean, if Chase Young and Montez Sweat can both stay healthy, then the sky's the limit.
Right.
Yeah. Defensive tackle, this is where we're really loaded.
Yeah.
Jonathan Allen, Darren Payne, they're the starters. Then we have Tim Settle, and we have Matt Ioannidis back from injury.
Okay.
He missed the last 8 games last season, and before that, he was in the Pro Bowl. So, linebacker, Kaliki Hudson, Jamin Davis, the rookie, first-round pick, John Bostic, the Red Rocket Killer.
We coming for you, man.
And Cole Holcomb, the Zeke Killer.
Coming for y'all.
In the secondary, at cornerback, William Jackson III, free agent signing from Cincinnati, the top free agent corner. Rookie Benjamin St. Juste, holdover Kendall Fuller. He's pretty good. The aforementioned Troy Apke, which I'm not too excited about. Daryl Roberts, who played really well in the preseason. And free agent Torrey McTyer, who also played really well in the preseason. At safety, DeShazer Everett, he's a holdover. He's been with us for a few years. The bad man is back, Landon Collins.
Yep.
Second year guy, Cameron Curl. We drafted him in the 3rd or 4th round last year. He filled in for Landon Collins while Landon was out, and people actually, the initial thought was that they were going to trade Landon Collins so that Cameron Curl can start, but they moved Cameron Curl to free safety. Right. Bobby McCain, the guy that we signed after he was let go from the Miami Dolphins, and he's a top cover guy. And rookie Derek Forrest. And special teams, kicker Dustin Hopkins, who's a holdover, who I was not too wild about. I thought he needed some more competition in camp, but he didn't have any. And he was okay in the preseason, but I don't know how much longer he's going to last with us. One of the best punters ever in the NFL, Tress Way, he's a holdover.
Yeah.
And our rookie long snapper. Who drafts a long snapper?
Hey, if you need him, you need him. It's a sign of weakness. If you got
rookie
weakness,
long
you got to fill it.
snapper, Cameron Cheeseman. The reason we drafted a rookie long snapper is because the incumbent that we had there, we let him go at the end of last season because he was expensive. He had been with us for a few years, and this guy's a rookie, and he was the top long snapper in all of college at Michigan. And so we're giving him a shot. So we saved ourselves some money there.
Hey. All right, that sounds
that's
good.
53.
That's your 53. Well, you can have Fitzmagic or Fitztragic. We don't care. You can have him. But let me ask you this, Dubz. Do you know that Heineke means home in Germany? In German?
Yes.
You do? Okay. And home is where Riverboat Ron's heart is. So Fitztragic, it's a short leash, man. Let me just let you know. All right. So yeah. All right. So check it out, y'all. Moving on. In which order will the NFC East and the AFC East finish first to worst? What is it? Tell me, Dubz, what you got?
All right, starting. Oh, I'm sorry. I just lost my place. Okay, there we go. Lost my place. I have my notes. Where are my notes? Where are my notes? There we go. So, starting with the AFC East, I have Buffalo number 1.
Okay.
New England number 2. I have the New York Jets number 3. And the Miami Dolphins number 4.
So you have the Bills at number 1 or New England at number 1?
Bills at number 1.
Bills.
Okay. New England at 2 and the Jets at in last place.
Yep.
Okay. So, but you have the Dolphins at 3.
I had the Dolphins
At 4.
4.
At
And the
4
Jets,
after the Jets.
Yeah, and the Jets.
Woo! That's breaking news.
Yes.
That's breaking news. Let me see if I can get my man on the line real quick.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think he wants to hear about this. Woo!
Yeah, I can't wait to do my list. Let's do my list next. I can't wait.
I'm sure he expected all of us to have the Jets at 4.
Well, you're ambitious. I don't know. You're better than me.
Uh-oh. All right.
Oh, snap.
Snap. What happened?
Oh, hold on.
All
What's
right.
going on?
He's trying to come in.
There we go.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's coming.
There we go. There we go. I was about to say. So read your list one more time when he comes in. We can hear you. Oh, we gotta give him some time to break through. There he go. There he go. What's up, Don Q?
He's in.
Got the Don Q. Got the lean.
Dude, I was getting think. I was like, man, where are these guys at, man?
Oh no, man. Hey,
to go. Shoot.
we got caught up doing some other things. But once again, I would like to introduce y'all to, in case y'all don't know, DJ Swigg from Swigg Entertainment. So, nephew, we're giving a rundown of the AFC East in what order, and Dubz just gave his. Can you give it one more time, Dubz? What order are you in?
Yes, believe it or not, my order for the AFC East in the 2021 NFL season is as follows. Number 1, the Buffalo Bills. Number 2, the New England Patriots. Number 3, the New York Jets, beloved by one DJ Swigg. And number 4, the Miami Dolphins.
So he got the Dolphins who came in second place last year.
That's a pretty strong prediction.
Yeah, but that's how he rolling.
I just don't know about. I mean, I do give it to Buffalo first, but
right.
I think we have the potential to get second.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see New England really doing nothing this year.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't see it.
Are you
see it. I mean,
all them free agents.
Because
Mac Jones is starting.
No, but see,
Mm-hmm.
but see, this is the problem, right? That's like my number one rival is the Patriots. So like just growing up seeing Patriots, I already hate them. And then just seeing like what just happened, Cam Newton gone, which he should have been left.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Jones coming in, Belichick's son, whatever. I just don't see it. I mean, I see Belichick cracking the season. Like this might be it. Like he had a good run with Tom, and now it's just like you try 1 year with Cam. Now this year, Matt Jones, somebody new. Not new, but
Yeah, he knew.
I just don't see it. I feel like they're gonna struggle, and I mean, what the Jets are showing right now. I mean, the atmosphere, the energy is crazy.
Yeah,
it's just like we're actually playing with a purpose. Last season we were 2-14. There was nothing to talk about, besides Gase being high every day.
Right.
And Robert Sell, man, that dude, he's engaged with the players.
Yeah.
It's a whole different team. Denzel Mims wants to catch the ball now.
Okay. I think they believe in that quarterback. Once you get a quarterback that you can rally behind, I think they really believe in this kid.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think we cut Joe Flacco.
All that.
I think we cut Joe Flacco.
Yeah. Joe Flacco is over there with these guys.
Yeah.
He thinks he can fly
that's
now.
Fine.
He thinks he can fly now.
Fine.
He didn't get off the ground last year.
I felt like he was already there, but that was Nick. That was Nick.
Come on, keep bringing it in. I want to keep hearing. Come on, all the flack. Come on. So I want to keep these receipts. So when the season starts,
no doubt.
What's up with Jalen Hurts though? He's not. He's
QB1. He just got named QB1.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So Flacco's the backup.
He's
for now.
He's 3.
For now. Well.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I keep saying it hurts as the guy. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it happens.
He's gonna be a top 10 quarterback.
So you got the Jets in second. You got the Bills first, Jets second. The Patriots what? In last? Or the Dolphins in last?
No, they're third. They're switching with us. So how Pete said, Bills, Patriots, Jets, Miami, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Bills, Jets, Patriots, Miami.
Ooh, wow, damn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty.
Dolphins are feeling lonely in last place right now. They're like, damn.
I mean, I'm feeling confident.
Because Tua. I hope Tua. Anyway, I'll leave it up to y'all division to figure it out.
Thank you for watching.
But okay.
We play y'all division this year, don't we? Play their division? Oh, we don't.
I think.
That's right. We do play division, but it's only it's not head to head.
It's just the
whoever what place
whoever finished where.
Right.
I mean, two is gonna be like another what's his name? Homie from Arizona, I forgot his name.
Who plays there now?
Yeah,
Kyler.
Yeah, he's gonna be like him. Like
he ain't as fast as Kyler.
He's not, but it's gonna take some time.
Right. It's gonna take some time for him to get up on things.
Yeah, so that's why the Dolphins are like that. So,
but the Dolphins have a good defense, y'all. Don't sleep on that D because
this is why I say my list.
Let's hear Chris B.
They're terrible to adapt.
Right.
Number 1.
Okay, number 1. Who you got?
Buffalo Bills.
Okay, it's not a shocker.
Number 2. Miami Dolphins.
Okay.
Defense wins championships.
True.
And that's the reason why. They
kept
Howard
last year.
If they got rid of Howard, I would have had them last place because that secondary would have failed. Number 3, the Jets. Patriots will be in last place because you can't cut Cam Newton. I'm sorry. A rookie with Mac Jones, I'm sorry. You can have all the free agents in the world. I don't think this is going to work. Having Mac Jones start week 1. I don't think so.
That's why I feel like this is their year. Belichick's going to crack. I mean, I don't see anything happening. I mean, Asante Samuel just, I don't even heard about it. Was going in on Belichick.
He's an ex-Eagle anyway. Before
he's an ex-Patriot.
He played on the Patriots. He played
for Philly first.
Yeah,
right.
He played for Andy Reid for a long time. Asante, I remember him. He probably salty. Maybe what's his name didn't give him enough playing time or whatever. But yo, this is my list, y'all, and I'm pretty sure this is how it's gonna pan out. No hard feelings. Bills, number 1. We all have them number 1. That's a no-brainer. Number 2, I have the Dolphins because, like Chris B said,
thank you.
Defense wins championships.
Don't forget the receiver they drafted too, Waddle.
Yeah.
Waddle and Tua. Tua's going to do a lot better with Waddle. I'm trying to tell you that right now.
They'll get a lot of short fields, I believe. Also, number 3, I have the Pat Riots. The reason why I have the Pat Riots at number 3 is because they just have a better coach than. I mean, Saleh is pretty good, but this is his first year as a head coach. So usually I give them a year or 2 before they can, start really getting the ball moving and having the players that they want in place. So coming up the rear, I have the Jets, Jets. That's what
we're used to it. We're used to it.
Yeah, but if you guys, I mean,
I'm just excited for this season. I mean,
5 games. If you guys win 5 games this year, that's definitely
a
win.
At least.
That's
or 6. Let's push it to 6.
6. If you win 6, then definitely that's a hell of a win. I mean, that's a winning season for y'all. Coming from where you come, my man, Mono Boy seeing Ghost.
Oh man, We play him week 1 too. So.
Oh yeah. So I'm saying that if y'all can beat them week 1, that's going to go a long way. Then you might win 7 games. You might be in the mix, because winning is contagious, man. And it's something that once you start, it's kind of hard to break that habit. All right.
Yeah, it's a very streaky thing, streaky mindset.
Yeah. All right. So stick around and listen to this real quick. Maybe you want to chime in on this, DJ Swigg. We have now the NFC East. All right. So NFC East, what you got, Dubz?
Homerville.
Homer City.
Homerville.
Hey, you got to believe. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you got to believe.
Population us.
That's right. Number 1, my Washington football team.
Okay.
Number 2, Pete's Dallas Cowboys. Number 3, Chris B's Philadelphia Eagles. And number 4, meh.
Yeah, I agree with that, except for the first 2. Anyway, any particular reason why it's going to go down like that, or that you just figure that's how it's going to shape out because last year
that's how it's going to shape out, man. I really do. And Uncle Pete, don't let that fool you. The Eagles are going to be battling you guys neck and neck for number 2.
Okay,
it will happen.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, y'all probably be battling y'all for second. That's what you meant. But anyway, what you got, B? What you got?
I think the streak will be broken this season. There will be a back-to-back NFC East championship, and it will be the Washington football team. Number 2, it's us. It's us.
They're knocking
I'm
us.
sorry. I'm not believing the hype train in Dallas. It always starts. And number 3 will be Dallas. And of course, I always have the midgets in the basement.
Hey, we have it on record. We can dig up the files. If they think they forgot about this episode, it's going to be around for a long time because once it's on the internet, guess what? It remains on the internet. So we're going to remember those picks. So that's what you got. Midgets and last, right?
I have my own separate recording now of an Eagles fan saying that the Washington football team will win the division in 2020.
Hey, I'm realistic. I'm not saying we're not going to get the number 1. I know it's too many intangibles right now. I don't think we're a shoe in to get number 1. Based on roster in continuity, it's all in Washington's hands. I'm sorry. I don't believe in the Cowboys up in that right now. No, not against that defense. I'm sorry. Okay. It's not happening.
All right.
And you're going to fail against us too because we just as fresh as them.
All right. Okay. I know we joke around and call the NFC East Chronicles Homerville, but with choosing how our division will look at the end of this season, I had to go to do good research so I can be accurate for our fans and would-be fans. So when I delve deeper into what made the Buccaneers Super Bowl champions last season, I came up with my Cowboys will win our division and make a run in the playoffs this season. And this is how. Number 1, look forward and not back because we're not the same team we were in 2019 and definitely not in 2020. Just like the Bucs weren't the same team they were in 2018 and 2019, if y'all can remember. Dak is back, number 2, from injury, so our defense won't have a plethora of 3-and punts. Plus, we can put up big points once again. Number 3, our defense won't be ran by a DC who the NFL game has passed by. Number 4, the defensive coordinator of the Bucs, Todd Bowles, was a shitty head coach with the Jets. You remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Okay.
He lived in Bowie too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. PU. Okay. So he was the head coach with the Jets when he was at the helm, like Chris B phrase, would only touch down. I'm using your phrase now, when their flight landed. That's it. But when he can concentrate on just the defense, he is considered a defensive guru with many saying he is now a head coaching candidate once again. DQ Dan Quinn was a head coach who once took the Atlanta Falcons to a Super Bowl. Y'all remember that? He took them to a Super Bowl. Not like Todd Bowles did, right? Even though I love you, Todd Bowles. And if not for an offensive coordinator with shenanigans who wanted to flex with a lead instead of continuing to pound the rock, which they did once. Maybe he was even just looking out for a family friend, Belichick, and the shenanigans are real close, which they gave him, what's his name? Jimmy G String, which they did with ease in the first half. They were running the ball down the throat. They would have beat the New England Patriots that year. We know that for a fact, unless you just don't believe in your eyes. We would be looking at his our game one QB opponent this season career much differently if they would have lost that game, don't you think? If they'd have lost against if Marshawn Lynch would have ran it in and they didn't come back because shenanigans refused to run the rock, that's 2 less Super Bowls. So we're looking at 5. Even though it would be like, oh, he's great, but still, you would have been like LeBron, like, bruh, you lost a lot of championship games. I'll get back to that in a second. I love you, Byron Leftwich, but Kellen Moore had the top 2 ranked offensive in 2 consecutive years until that got hurt. Am I not telling the truth? Do your homework, fellas. That's why I'm here to school y'all. So when you start to make statements like we're coming in second, I'm like, y'all looking at some crap that happened last year that wasn't, if Dak didn't get hurt, it wouldn't have gone. Anyway, Bruce Arians, who had never won a Super Bowl as a head coach until last year and does not know firsthand the pressures that lie ahead of him. However, our head coach, who has been laughed at and ridiculed recently, does. So he knows what it's like to win a Super Bowl and come back the next year and try to repeat and lose, right? But Arians, nah. He might have won in Pittsburgh, but I don't think they repeated in Pittsburgh. So he still doesn't know how to do it. Tom Brady might know how to do it, but like I said, Tom's getting old. Number 7, he who laughs last didn't get the joke. So I look forward to seeing how the narrative changes during the course of the season. And I won't forget all of the comments and predictions each talking head has made. And I look forward to coming for all of them. Yeah, y'all get ready.
Fact check.
Once we start winning, I'm gonna be listening to y'all, but I'll be coming for y'all. Oh, and FYI, I will be calling names and putting people on blast for being lazy, just like NFL scouts who blame the pandemic for not doing their JOBs. Okay, now let me get to the list. NFC East, obviously I have my Cowboys for sure. I don't even know what y'all talking about. Y'all talking crazy, but hey, once it goes in this order, I want all y'all to come back and apologize. WFT, what the F? All right, I got them in second. Number 3, I got the midgets, y'all. And number 4, I got the Eagles coming up the rear. I have the Eagles in last. I did my homework, and from what I see, Gardner Minshew is going to cause some problems. I just want to let y'all know he will cause some problems. Y'all bringing him in.
There is no one talking about Gardner Minshew in the Philadelphia media. They just talk about how we acquired him, and that's it. There's no QB controversy.
Not
You're
yet.
just doing the thing that every other analyst does when they have nothing else to talk about Philly. Oh, it's QB controversy. No, it's not. There's none.
Think about how shaky his confidence is right now. I'm talking about your boy.
There's no confidence. There's no shaky confidence.
He's not very accurate. You're acting like Jalen has played a full season.
You're talking about now.
How many NFL games has he started, Crispy? How many NFL games has he started?
Last season.
I am going to focus on last season. I'm going to focus on his play last season. He played in games, right?
Last season, new coach, new wide receiver, new mindset, new offense. Don't do that. Don't do none of that.
He doesn't have a track record, B. That's what I'm saying.
Stays healthy.
He just doesn't have a track record.
Stays healthy. We are the best offensive line in the NFL.
He doesn't have a track record.
If all of our starters stay healthy the entire season, it's a different story. That offensive line is the reason why we won that Super Bowl. And don't even debate.
The reason why you won the Super Bowl is because of Dougie P, and he's no longer in the building.
We won that Super Bowl because
I don't see him walking
line
through that
stayed
door.
Healthy.
Dougie P and the guy up in
that whole
Frank
offensive
Reich
line was a wall.
and Frank Reich and Dougie P were the reasons y'all won that Super Bowl. And
Sirianni, because our running game was very strong, and that offensive line was built on that. We built through the trenches, and you see that. If our offensive line stays healthy, and oh come on, no, If I only did has the second place is because I don't think a lot of people will stay healthy. But if we do stay healthy, I have us win the division. But like I said, it's always intangible with football because people always get hurt.
Okay, let me ask you this.
This is what I got real quick.
Right, that's what I want to ask you. What you think is going to be the order?
I got Cowboys, Philly, Skins, and the Giants.
Ooh. Disrespect. Hey, it might be Dubz. You never know. I don't have this faith in Fitzmagic. What kind of Fitzmagic?
Too much.
Hey. I know if Fitzpatrick's like.
Right.
Yeah.
You know Fitzmagic.
I don't trust him.
Yeah.
I don't trust him. He picks and chooses. Like it doesn't make sense.
Contingency plan.
Huh?
We have a contingency plan. It's okay.
It's a Heineken.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't it Heineken starting?
Heineke.
Or Heineke.
Yeah. Home is home. Home is where his heart is. But look, like I said, man, we can sit here and go back and forth about the season starts next week. We'll soon find out another month from now which way things are going to go. Because usually you can't tell from the first week. A lot of stuff goes awry the first week. But by week 4, which used to be the first quarter of the season, we're going to see. Yeah, that's what it is right now, y'all. So check this out, y'all. Y'all know what's coming up, right? These about to get heated right here. Yeah, this segment we call Chris B. Bowling with the NBA. What you got for us, Chris B?
All right. So I know his name has been in the news cycle for like the longest, but it's been official today, according to Keith Pompey of the Philadelphia Inquirer. The versatile playmaker told teams, co-manager Josh Harris, basketball president of operations Daryl Morley, and general manager Elton Brand, and head coach Doc Rivers that he no longer wants to play in Philadelphia in a meeting.
Ooh.
Mr. Ben Simmons wants out from the Sixers. It is rumored he's eyeing 3 teams or a potential team in California.
Too bad they ain't eyeing him.
Right. Where do you think they deal him? Or is it Dame time in Philly? Is it Dame time?
No, man. Do they have the draft capital? Because to give up Dame and that's what you're getting in return, you guys sent over a Curry and something else to whet my appetite.
Think about it. They have a coaching change.
Chauncey,
Dame's been disgruntled. They can definitely send some future draft capital to them and some probably another role player off the bench.
True. You got 2 players who are disgruntled where they are, and I'm sure
it's the same situation.
Right. So yeah, it could work. It could work, but somebody's gonna have to give up something. And if it's
going to be a sacrifice,
right? And Elton Brand, I know you're trying to, because once he gets Dame back there, that makes them like 1, 2, and 3. It's 2 and 3 because
Tobias, Embiid, and Dame, that's a big 3, I think.
Yeah, that's a big 3, but they still ain't got nothing for the other big 3 in with the Nets. So
what if Dame goes to the Sixers? Come on, don't even stutter. Don't even get me that.
I did not stutter.
Dame and Embiid alone.
Dame and Embiid. First of all, is Embiid and Dame going to get along?
I think so. What?
Man, pass me the ball. Pass me the ball.
Like for instance, right? I know what the Nets look like. Year 2, hungry, mad about whatever. I don't know what they look like. And okay, like we did last week, we did the big 3 with
Russ, Bron, and AD versus KD. Kyrie.
No. We did Phoenix. We did against Phoenix, and it was Chris Paul.
Yeah.
And you guys went out. Okay, when I look at it, I'm like, okay, Kyrie and Dame. I love you, Dame, but I'm giving it to Kyrie. Why? Because Kyrie at least won a chip. He knows how to get there.
That's because of LeBron, by the way. Don't do that.
Well, he hit that last shot, and he did.
But if the block didn't happen,
he did play it out. Yeah, he did play his part.
Didn't happen.
Play his role, so he at least won one. Okay. Now, when I go to the center position, they don't really have a center. But if you say Embiid against or KD, it's KD. It's not Embiid. I'm sorry. Whoa. So you trying to tell me right now, if you're starting a team, you would take Embiid over KD? That's ludicrous.
All right, whatever. That makes
Tyson.
Sense.
That's ludicrous. because first of all, Embiid ain't got no rings. He just now started to trust the process, and now he's basically, getting his feet wet. But I think KD has two championships already. Two.
But you talk about Embiid runner-up, MVP runner-up.
Yeah, but that's MVP. This has been a lot of MVPs, but they've never won anything. I can wheel off a whole bunch of MVPs. Okay, but now let's move from that, right? Are you trying to tell me you're going to put Tobias Harris and the beard in the same sentence? it's no contest. Moving on.
He's more. I'm trying
take it away,
Dubz.
Take it away.
He's the 3-and-D guy.
I proved my point already, man. I proved my point. All right, so yeah, that's how I go. You know what I'm saying? And Curry is pretty much who the other guy is from Virginia, the 3-point shooter. They're the same player. I think if on that team with all those guys there, he's actually better than Curry.
How about this coaching? Doc Rivers versus Steve Nash.
I'll give it to Doc, but you can coach all you want. I can want to build a house, but if I don't have all the tools and all the time, I can't build that house. I'll be living in a shack.
Big men win series, and I definitely think they would have a run for their money if they met in the playoffs. If they got Dame.
Yeah. I know Dame takes a lot of bad shots too, and I think that'll piss off Embiid. So I gotta see them. I gotta see them play together first before I just trust that. You know what I mean? And let's face it, man. Dame isn't the best defender. Kyrie will have that boy on skates. I'm gonna tell you now, because if he has to play defense too, so they're gonna have to put somebody else on him. What you gonna put Curry on him, or who's a defensive stopper? Is it Shake Milton or whatever? Because you have to find someone.
The young one. They have another young player too.
So you gain offense, but let's not forget Benjamin Simmons plays defense. So you're gonna lose. I agree. Defense. So it's gonna be So I don't know, but when I look at the top three on the teams, I'm definitely giving it to Brooklyn, and that's why I have Brooklyn.
Man, you said that, but you said that about the Nets versus the Bucks, and you kept saying they're gonna win it.
They definitely have better, but no one predicted that. That's just a part of the game anyway. So we know that we can make all the predictions in the world, but if two of their players, or if they have 1.5, Kyrie's out, and your man's on one leg or a half a leg, that's not going to do anything. And they still barely beat them. Let's not forget, they still barely beat them with just that. So the Bucks, let's just say Bucks, clap it up. You got lucky. I'm happy for you, Giannis. But to say that it's going to happen again, all your ducks are going to line up in a row. All these people are going to be, I don't think it's going to happen. So it's basically whoever Philly has to offer or Miami going forward. I don't think that the Bucks are going to have anything. They have a decent big three, but that stuff, once you have to play defense, who's their third guy for the Bucks?
It's Holiday, Middleton, and Giannis.
Middleton. Once Middleton has to play defense against somebody, all that stuff he was doing there. I already saw the first. Did you remember was it the first game or the first two games of the series? You saw how that went down?
It was domination.
That's pretty much it. And this coming into this year, they're going to meet for the very first game. And usually the first game of the season, if no one's in, means that everybody's going to full at their players. No, you can't hide. On the first night, everybody's psyched up to play. So basically, what we see that night is what we're going to see when it gets to the playoffs. So that's what I got to say.
Dubz, is it Dame time in Philly, or does they make a deal for De'Aaron Fox in Sacramento?
It's Dame time in Philly.
Hey, see, I think Dubz is on the right track. Okay.
Yeah. He needs to change
the
scenery. Ben needs to change the scenery. Ben's ready for it. It needs to happen, man. Because Dame.
I think both clubs value their guys too very highly.
They do. They do.
So
but
I think it was
wasting away in Portland, man. Portland hasn't done right by him for the last 4 or 5 years. So give somebody
Agreed.
else.
True. They even give
DJ
them
Swigg.
What's that?
What up,
Is it Dame time in Philly?
Uh-oh. I think he stepped away.
Wow.
Is he here? He's still here.
Oh, okay. Because it's frozen on my side. I can't say nothing.
It's that weird update.
Yeah, because y'all froze too a little bit.
Okay.
Well, just it was a little hiccup. I think somebody's recording.
Yeah,
he's recording, but just hiccup.
Yeah.
Dame time in Philly. Yeah, I think it's a good look. I mean, even though they hop around like crazy anyway, so but like you said, team chemistry matters. So, I mean, that's gonna take a lot. I think Dame got it in him. I mean, he's not that type that's just what's his name? Like Birdman or something popping off on the court, nothing like that. You're gonna be in Philly, so I think it's a good move.
All right. Well, and more free agent acquisitions. Rajon Rondo returns to the Lake Show. Talk about being sinister. This man broke up the Clippers' chemistry. They had to send 2 second rounders and lose to ATL just for him to get bought out by the Grizzlies after he got traded and then return to the Lake Show. How stacked is the Lakers roster going into the season?
Stacked. Yeah. It's like that super team.
It's stacked with a bunch of AARP cards. You ready to be better?
Oh my gosh. They had
smelling like Bengay up in there. I see.
So they got Kendrick Nunn and Malik Monk. Malik Monk's one of the fastest for fast breaks or whatever, or speediest in the NBA. And of course, Kendrick Nunn is I think he's also a guard from Miami. He took a pay cut to play with the Lakers.
Yeah. I mean, all jokes aside, once they get to the playoffs, they're old, but they're hungry. There's a lot of hungry guys on there looking for a chip.
A lot of ringless.
Yeah,
yes,
a lot of ringless. So, once you get them to the playoffs and then you have them on a tight rotation, it's going to be hard to beat them. I'm telling you.
Good luck.
Any team
to
in
the Western Conference.
and I think Rondo is probably going there more as a backup, obviously, for Russ, but also a coach because they just lost Jared.
Dudley went to Dallas.
Dallas, right? So they're gonna use him as a coach / player, motivator, tough guy. I guess he and what's his name ain't gonna clash. Maybe not, maybe so. Him and Russ. I call Russ Furious Styles. So
I see that. I already see that happening.
But however, it's a good move. It's a good pickup, man. Kudos to LeBron for his recruitment process and for Pelinka and the rest of them falling in line. Yeah.
Them deals, man. They taking pay cuts. They know what's up. They taking that sacrifice. So if people don't think now they're gonna take sacrifice when it comes to actual play. They got it all mixed up.
Oh yeah.
Especially with all them stars without rings.
Yeah.
Giving Westbrook and Melo a ring would be the ultimate move, honestly, in my eyes.
Yeah.
You can't tell me nothing. I gave these guys a ring.
They could just open up a spot for Patrick Ewing so he can get a ring.
And bring Barkley back, you know what I mean?
Barkley, Karl Malone. Don't forget the glove.
He's gonna get those new cycles soon.
Oh yeah.
I'm coming out of retirement.
Karl Malone, all of them. Give me a ring. Give me a ring.
Another deal. The Knicks has reached an agreement with star forward Julius Randle on a contract extension. I think this past Friday, it became official. The extension is reportedly worth $117 million over 4 years, which is a bargain for that caliber player.
Oh yeah.
What do you think on this deal?
Stability. He doesn't want to be bouncing around. He bounced around enough already. He got drafted by the Lakers, went to the Pelicans. Now he don't want to go anywhere else now. And New York, it's the mecca of basketball. Ain't gonna get any better than that. It's just almost like playing for the Yankees to a certain degree off of tradition. So yeah, he's at the right place. Stay where you at, man, and stop chasing rings. Some of these people out there, how they just running around, chasing their tails.
I mean, it'd be cool to see them pair with him and Kemba Walker now because he acquired him. So.
Oh yeah.
They still got D Rose on the roster too. They're gonna give it to Boston. Gonna be formidable. Maybe if he can show up in the playoffs, then that's a different story.
Yeah, they'll still be the number 2 team in New York, though.
Maybe, yeah, I agree.
Ain't no maybe. They'll be the number 2 team in New York.
Man, that depends on health. That all depends on health.
Even with health, they can play with just one of them stars, and they'll still be the better team. Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry, New York. It's Brooklyn all day.
What do you think, Dubs?
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. It's a good move, and it's a good stable move. And like Pete said, I'm sure he's tired of bouncing around, and so, chasing that paper, which is a good thing. So, not going to get a better deal.
Well, Swigg, I know you're a Jets fan. I don't know who you feel about for basketball.
Well, I'm always about like Uncle Pete said, stability, man. Like that moving around, all that. It's like.
Riding.
Yeah, like
I want to play with you, man.
Like Fitzpatrick. hopping around.
Journey, man.
Like hopping around. It's just like,
man.
bro, you suck. Like you didn't do nothing for us. Then
he's up on your shoulder too. Look at that look on his face. He's like, ah.
And then we had Sanchez, gave you guys Sanchez and
It's great.
Yeah, I'm all about like the dynasty, and if somebody can just stay put, you know what I'm
Let
saying?
them build around you.
Yeah, that's why I like. But the whole like, one year you're in Dallas, 1 year you're in Cleveland. Like it's like, man, come on.
Matter of fact, I got a song I want to a couple of songs I want to do with you. I want you to help me arrange. One is called "Fitz Tragic." And, they've heard it here before. I'm gonna play it for you later, and then the other one is called "Hurt So Good" or "Hurt So Through."
Oh my gosh, we're doing this.
What I'm saying? I'm gonna put that out there.
You can just watch the last couple episodes. You can see what you did when you did that.
Remember Whitney Houston said "Crack is whack," but we're gonna play our song "Dak is whack."
Exactly.
Dak. Hey, Dak's a beast though.
Hey, let them talk now.
Hey.
Talk all that. I want that same energy.
I wish we had Dak. When Dak was like looking
for somewhere to go. Shit, they wish they had Dak when Dak was looking. Shit. Right now, them two right there, they got some question marks at quarterback. At least we don't.
We're the only
good.
We're
the only two who don't have questions at quarterback. But those two, they got questions. Let's see if they be answered.
See how he does after that first hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, let's get back on track.
On track. All right. Mm-hmm.
In a box office development, Dennis Rodman's 2 days spent in Las Vegas during the Chicago Bulls '98 postseason, which was highlighted in The Last Dance, is now being turned into a movie of its own. The film will be titled 48 Hours in Vegas, and Rodman is set to be the executive producer.
Oh.
The Lionsgate film will be based on Rodman's experiences and the friendship he made with his assistant. According to Rolling Stone,
you already said it.
During that trip that took place in the middle of the NBA Finals, it's being written by Jordan Van and to include Phil Lord and Christopher Miller as producers.
But it's
just something to look forward to in the box office.
But it's produced by Lionsgate, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. So there's gonna be a lot of exposed.
Yeah.
This man don't play.
Wore a wedding dress. He ain't got nothing to lose. So he's gonna put it all out there. It's gonna be entertaining, but at the same time, hey, look, man, if you're trying to stay relevant, shouldn't he be doing like a milk crate challenge or something like that? I mean, come on.
That's
Juju Smith.
That's gonna be exactly what Rodman is. Rodman is a walking STD.
The worm. That's why they call him the worm. He's so dirty.
In this case, STD stands for straight to disc. Straight
oh
to
my
DVD.
gosh. Talking about the movie. Straight to DVD.
Straight to DVD.
The Worm. I'll watch it, man. I don't know if I'll go to the movie theater to risk COVID.
Hell no.
But I'll watch it in the confines of my home.
I wouldn't watch
it.
No.
Yeah. Because I know it's gonna be crazy. I mean, but
this
you
gonna be
can't
something
shock me.
To think about.
It ain't like he gonna shock me about something that Dennis did. I mean, he's pretty much said everything. Everybody, but for Christ's sakes, this man went to North Korea.
Yeah, North Korea with Kim Jong-un.
I want to see a movie about that. The real story
That's
behind that. You know what I'm saying? How many concubines they had up in that joint, or whatever else was going on. Yeesh.
This man is a global ambassador.
Yes, he is. He's a global embarrassment too. Yeah.
In another development in the Rachel Nichols controversy,
oh boy,
ESPN has canned her NBA coverage show, The Jump, and canceled in the light of the controversy with Maria Taylor, who moved on to greener pastures and signed an NBC deal and will be covering Football Night in America. Shout her, Black excellence. Thoughts on the cancellation, and does anyone replace that show in time slot on ESPN?
They already have it covered by Malika. What's her name?
Malika Taylor.
Is that her name?
Malika something. Anderson.
Right. She's doing a good job.
Yeah,
she's doing a real good job. Bye. She's gone, man.
We said she's about to lose her job,
and she lost her job. I'm surprised it took so long.
I mean, it is ESPN once again.
Yeah,
you see what's been going down with their talent.
All right. I see they got Sam Acho's brother on there now. Yeah.
I heard there was.
What's up with that Max? Oh, sorry.
By the way, I had heard that ESPN knew about that tape a lot longer, sometime before it actually was released.
Yeah, because it went straight to their room. They were recording during the session, and then they left it running. And someone at ESPN had recorded it, and then they spread it throughout the newsroom or throughout.
So they dropped the ball on that for over a year.
Yeah,
of course.
You know why though, right? You know who her mother-in-law is? I said it on the show. Damn, what's that lady's name? The blonde hair lady, Diane Sawyer.
Oh, Diane
Sawyer.
Yeah.
So it's like things are handed to certain people, So that's why she's been around that long. They should have got rid of her.
But that about wraps it up for my segment. You said you had something, Uncle Pete?
Well, I mean, what I was looking at is this. With Maria Taylor, I mean, she moved on. She's at NBC now, I believe. And things worked out for her there. They found someone to, sit in her slot, the other chick. And now all they have to do is, hire a couple of, African-American men, Asian dude, a Latino dude.
Diversity?
Yeah. What is it? What are the guys? An Aboriginal midget? Then you'll have everything covered. That's all I'm saying.
Get back in the good grace of the public. Oh my gosh.
Auntie, uncle, you know what I'm saying? A father, mother, one of those.
Goodness.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna get us
in there,
canceled.
baby. All love, baby. All love. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
so
can
funny.
joke about everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I was asking, did you have anything else for this segment? You said you had something to debate earlier.
Oh, damn. Oh, you know what? That's for E.or.
All right.
I'll leave that for E.or. Yeah.
That wraps it up for me at Crispy Ballin'.
Crispy Ballin', baby. Hey, yes, sir. So what we gonna step into? Oh.
Me out to the ball. Gang.
Hey, I like this remix.
Bernie Mac. Take me out to the ball game. That's his version of it. Dubz, what you got for us for dubs, doubles, and double plays?
Yes. Major League Baseball, boys. Here we go. Guess what?
What?
We are off the snide. The Baltimore Orioles.
Oh yeah,
you gotta win.
We won 2 in a row, baby. I was celebrating that champagne, baby.
Yes.
Popping up collars for 2 games, and then it was back to
streak. Stopped at 19. I couldn't be happier.
No, 19.
They were this close to 21, man. They hit breaking their own record.
Yeah.
Them lucky 8s. That's you brought up last week.
The lucky 8s. They lost that night, but then they won the next 2 games, 1 day game and 1 night game. So congratulations to the Baltimore Orioles. You still own the worst record in baseball right now. If I can just get them to finish either tied with or at least 1 game better than the Pittsburgh Pirates, then all the trash talk I do up here in Pittsburgh will be solidified.
Yeah.
I went to my first Orioles game. I think it was about a month ago. I've been to a lot of baseball games, but not the Orioles. Man, they have a nice field.
Oh yeah.
That hotel view.
Yep.
I was like, damn, man, they got it good.
I used to work at that hotel a lot. So when I go there, I can look straight across the breezeway and watch part of the game. You can't see the whole field, but you can see a part of it.
Yeah.
A portion of it. Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, it's real nice.
My last game at Camden Yards, it was me and D Bardash, Pete.
Oh yeah. I remember. Oh yeah. Was that the 3 of us? The last time I went to an Orioles game, it was me, you, and Bardash. That's when we saw the clown in the car. You remember on the way up there?
So this was a couple of weeks after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a couple of weeks after that. It was me and Bardash, and they were playing the Chicago White Sox with the big hurt, Frank Thomas.
Oh yeah, Frank Thomas.
Got these really nice first baseline tickets, and Frank Thomas was playing first base. So literally, so Dave messed with me.
Y'all heckling him?
We were heckling him pretty bad, but then Dave went to get food and a drink, came back with a hot dog, gave me my hot dog, and he had covered up a whole bunch of horseradish with ketchup.
Oh man.
And so I took a bite into that thing. My head exploded.
That's wrong.
I was pissy. And
damn.
I let Frank Thomas have it after that, to the point we got close to getting kicked out.
And later your ass exploded. I'm saying it's that horseradish.
I mean, at one point, Frank Thomas looked over, like, man, you need to shut up.
Right. Frank Thomas look over at you, you can be like,
yeah, that's right.
Just duck down.
So we got the Orioles. They broke that loose.
Yeah.
So congratulations to them. They still stink though.
Yeah. I can smell them from here.
But now let's move to a team that's been red hot, and that is the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Oh yeah.
You already knew this was gonna happen though.
Yeah.
Once that trade went down.
Yeah, specifically since the trade deadline, the trade that they made back on July 30th to get Max Scherzer and Trey Turner from the Nationals.
Yep.
Since then, they've gone 21-6. They have at the day of the trade, they were 6 games behind the San Francisco Giants. Right now, they're 1 game behind them.
Oh, they're coming. They're coming. And since coming over from the Washington Nationals, Max Scherzer, 4-0. Mm-hmm.
We talk about ERAs being below 4, below somewhere between 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
His ERA since the trade, 1.55. 41 Ks, Ks being strikeouts, only giving up 19 hits and only giving up 5 earned runs.
Mm.
Okay, Trey Turner.
They're gonna be a terror in the playoffs. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Is Mookie back? Mookie back?
Yeah, Trey Turner.
Mm-hmm.
Since the trade, he's batted .322, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, a .362 on base percentage. He's gotten 28 hits and 87 at bats, and on top of all that, yes, Pete, Mookie is back.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Mookie's back to the point where last night his mother threw out the first
pitch.
Wow! And he caught it, and then in his first or second at bat, he stroked a home run.
Damn. Thanks,
So
Mom.
Once again, a terror.
Up in La La Land right now. Yeah. Between the Dodgers doing their thing on the field, the Lakers bringing in the Geritol crew, everything is great out in La La Land.
All they gotta do now is have the Rams win, and oh my God, we can't hear the.
It's over. It's back to City of Champions.
It becomes so annoying.
Yeah. So yeah, kudos to the LA Dodgers.
Yeah, man. I'm a root for them.
Get richer. I think other Major League Baseball teams have just been yelling at the commissioner for allowing that trade to take place.
Basically.
But I think they're going to overtake the Giants. And we'll see. And speaking of overtaking the Giants, let's go to the standings.
Yeah.
So with the standings, here are your 6 division leaders. And another part of the standings is this. In relation to these division leaders, keep in mind one thing. Last year, in the pandemic shortened season that had 60 games, they expanded the playoffs from the normal 10-team format to a 16-team format, which meant in each different league, they allowed 2 more teams into the playoffs. Well, now this year, they're back to the 10-team format. So it'll be the 3 division leaders in each league and plus 2 wild cards. So
okay.
So right now in the American League, you have your division leaders are Tampa Bay, Chicago White Sox, and Houston Astros. And between those 3, I would say each one of them is going to complete the cycle and win that division. Okay, they all have at least a 6-game lead. One of them has a 10-game lead. I think those
Yankees let me down, man. Even though I don't normally root for them, but yeah.
But don't worry about that because we're going to get into that in a minute. In the National League, the 3 division leaders are the Atlanta Braves, the Milwaukee Brewers, and the San Francisco Giants. Mm-hmm. However, between those 3, 2 of those leads may be short-lived. The Atlanta Braves are only ahead of the Phillies by 3.5 games. And we have 30 or so games left. No.
Yeah, 30 something.
Yeah. So, and the Giants only have a 1.5 game lead over the Dodgers. Yeesh. So I think the Dodgers are coming on too strong. I think they're going to overtake San Francisco.
Yeah, so, definitely. I definitely see that coming.
Right. Now, in regards to your Yankees, Pete, we move from the regular season standings right now to the wild card.
Right.
Even though they're not winning that division and probably won't win that division, the Yankees are in the top wild card spot for the American League.
Yeah, I see they're leading.
They have a 2-game lead over the Red Sox.
But they're on a 3-game losing streak.
Right. That's
true.
And the Red Sox only have a 2-game lead over the Oakland A's in the wild card. So, and in the National League, the Dodgers have a 12.5 game lead over the Cincinnati Reds in the wild card. But the Dodgers are going to be division winners. And so the Dodgers in the wild card race will be replaced by the Giants.
Yeah.
They've distanced themselves from the Padres enough. The Padres are done.
Yeah.
The
Padres are done.
The Padres are done. So
I definitely saw that coming too.
Well, they still actually the Padres may not be done.
Yeah, they have a chance to make a wild card
because they're only half a game behind the Cincinnati Reds for the second wild card. So
okay.
Yeah. So that's the standings and the wild card standings. And now I would be remiss this week if I didn't have an MLB, a major leaguer with minor league brains.
Yeah, let's end it on a good note. So, let's end this GPS on a good note.
Yeah, so you got to know who this is. Drum roll, please. You guys have all heard it. Javier Baez.
Oh, yeah.
Who hit a home run at his home stadium. And as he was rounding the bases, the New York fans, based on the fact that the Mets have basically lost their division lead and probably are done in the playoff hunt over the last 3 weeks, all booed him while he was running the bases. So what did he do? He gave them the thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
And the backlash from that has just been enormous. To the point where the team ownership came out and said, we side with the fans. Any of our players, anytime one of our players does something against the fans, that's a no-no.
Yeah.
So what happened today?
Apology.
He did an official apology, and then he won the fans back by scoring the game-winning run.
Oh, okay. Sometimes that's all you need.
Yes, sometimes that's all you need. But still, it does not remove the stain of what he did with the thumbs down to the fans. So, Javier Baez, the New York Mets, you are the major leaguer with MLB, minor league brains for this.
Terrible.
Major League Baseball. Hey, batter.
Swing, batter. Hey. Can Terrell Owens, T.O. Owens, make a comeback at 47? This shouldn't be hard. What'd you say, DJ Swigg? What you think, man? You think your man T.O. can make a comeback with anybody at 47?
Yes, but no. Like, I'm just like,
he ain't ready for them hits, man.
He's not ready. Just like I saw Dez Bryant trying to do the same thing, but it's like
Dez Bryant is closer than T.O. I'll give you that much.
Yeah, but
Dez could probably take a hit.
Yeah, but Dez looked like he has arthritis right now. I don't know what's going on. Like I don't know. But if OT comes back, I mean, I just don't see it. I don't see it. Like, I mean, I don't know who's going to take that risk. I mean, I don't know who would take that risk.
I don't think, unless they want a sideshow. Unless they're doing like a sideshow type thing.
Yeah.
Doing that, man.
I mean, you could take.
That's a roster spot. If I think he got inspired by my man
Baez.
No, my man who did the Tebow. He got inspired by Tebow, but you saw Tebow Daddy let him go. So if Tebow Daddy let you go, who I could see if he was so faithful and so good to Andy Reid while he was in Philly, but doing push-ups and sit-ups in his driving
in his driveway,
in his driveway. Nah, ain't nobody got no love.
Isn't AP still playing? He's with Detroit, right?
He was with them last year, but I think.
Oh
yeah.
He's done.
He's done.
I think he's done.
His contract ended, and they haven't renewed.
But if he's in real good shape, the Cowboys might take.
He's up there too.
I don't know.
He's up there. What is he, like 36?
Yeah, but T.O.'s 47. Yo, 47. If T.O. comes back, I'm gonna try to make a comeback in the G League.
Well, you think Tom Brady might pick him up?
Nah.
No, he doesn't want that drama.
The way Antonio Brown was begging.
Yeah, but that's Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown can still catch touchdowns in the Super Bowl. He can create some separation.
I don't see T.O. Got a lot of juice.
T.O. right now, man, he needs to join a circus with that, man. For real. What you think, Dubz? You think he can make a comeback?
I think there's one team he can make a comeback with, but that team is not in the NFL.
In the lingerie league?
You know what? He may be able to make it in the lingerie league if he tries to get back with Evelyn Lozada.
Damn.
About it.
I thought it was Ocho Cinco. I think Ocho Cinco has a better shot of getting back in the NFL right now because I see he's in better. I mean, in terms of hand-eye coordination, how he was, catching them hands, giving them hands,
boxing or whatever.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he was boxing.
Yeah.
Tried to box. He got knocked.
Well, what team you think you were saying?
Oh no, there's no chance of him coming back. Man, no team.
We just messing around here, man. Chris B, if he was to come back, what team do you think would be desperate enough to if there was a chance What team do you think he would go to?
I don't know. I couldn't give you that. Like, there's two. Come on. Right now, for me, TO stands for too old. I'm good.
Yeah,
47. 47. You think you could take
he,
NFL hits at the age
ain't even
47?
He ain't even 41. 47.
Oh, he's 41?
I think he's running 4.
If he was 41,
4
maybe.
5.
Maybe.
Well, get cracked.
To that, I say
turn to dust.
Races with Tariq Hill.
Yeah. You see, that's one thing to run in a straight line, but to cut and do all that, his knees, man, they'll give out.
Them routes gonna be sloppy.
It'll be sloppy. Man. Yeah. So TL, sorry here, man. We still love you, but it's it's over, yo.
I mean, he can still do flag.
Yeah, you can do all them things, but
do flag, but
to do what those guys
contact,
are doing,
no,
you ain't taking no roster.
Yeah, he's finished.
If he tore his ACL, that's it.
Hell no! Put that in your pipe and smoke it. It's over. Oh, this is a new segment we got, DJ Swigg. This is Kicking It with yours truly, Uncle P. Soccer, football. Check it out, y'all. 36-year-old Portuguese superstar striker Cristiano Ronaldo says goodbye to Juventus of the Serie A and returns to where he launched his dominating career after leaving his home team in Portugal called Porto. Stunning Man U and Man City fans with this pendulum swinging change of events for both the EPL and their derby. So I look forward to seeing my man Cristiano. Oh man, it's gonna be lit. Yeah, you know that's my EPL team, man.
Pogba's still on United, right?
Manchester United, yeah.
Yeah, with Ronaldo and Pogba.
I know Ronaldo, Pogba, Fernandez, Greenwood. Man, we got a stacked squad over there, boy. I think they're gonna take the EPL this year. That was a good addition right there. So it was much needed. However,
UEFA's gonna be even funner to watch.
I know. I catch it every Saturday and Sunday morning, man. I don't miss a beat. But check this out, y'all. 22-year-old star striker Kylian Mbappe says he wants out of PSG because he doesn't want to live in the shadow of your man Messi anymore. Well, he only played like one game, yeah. But like you said, PSG's top brass put a €200 price tag for possible suitors. However, Mbappe's preferred landing spot is Real Madrid, and they've only offered €160. They got to level up, which angers PSG sporting director Leonardo. So the saga continues. So I don't think he's really going to leave this year, but maybe if he plays with Messi and they win, because everybody know they're going to win their league, whatever.
Of course they are. They ain't no way losing that.
But do you wait for Champions League? If they can win that, then he might stick around for another year to probably try to repeat. Yeah, I would. Also, Harry Kane of Tottenham will remain at Tottenham Hotspurs for the foreseeable future. He was supposed to be going to Man City, but doesn't seem like they got a deal on the table for him. Also in the Bundesliga, DFP Pokal Cup, Bayern Munich pummeled Bremer SV 12-0 with mostly their backups, outshooting them 37-7 with 21 of the shots on goal.
Goodness.
Yeah, Bremer's Ein, which is one of German's, it says is 1 or 0 in German. Ein. Actually, no, I mean 1. I'm sorry. And Bayern dominated time of possession, 68% to 32%. So it was basically a no-brainer on that, man. And what do I have? Photo gallery. What do I have in the photo gallery? Oh, okay. This is it. The U.S. men's national team gears up for CONCACAF World Cup qualifications game starting with El Salvador next Wednesday. which is actually tomorrow,
So
9-2, and will be without forward Timothy Weah, son of former FIFA Player of the Year. And also the president of Liberia, George Weah, for a total of 3 World Cup qualifiers due to him being injured with his club team in Lille, France during practice. So I don't know if that's real or they just, but they got a strong enough squad. I mean, their top players who are actually playing in the UEFA Champions League this year are Brendan Aronson of FC Salzburg, Tyler Adams of RB Leipzig, also John Brooks with Wolfsburg, Serginho Dest, who plays with Barcelona, McKinney, who plays with Juventus, Jordan Pifuk, who plays for BSC Young Boys, also Pulisic, who plays for Chelsea, Reina, who plays for Borussia Dortmund, Zach Steffen, who plays for Man City, and like I was saying, Timothy Weah, who plays for Lille. Man, I can't remember.
World Cup or bust, baby.
I mean, we got a lot of players overseas now.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be something to watch, man. Definitely.
We're not going to embarrass our country this time.
Please don't, man. We've been waiting for this moment for years and years. Every time we get close, and then Mexico kind of puts us back in our place. But now I think we have the gusto to move the musto. All right, check it out, y'all. Oh, it's time for baby. Check this out, y'all. Better roster, Heat or the Bulls? Now we talking about Bam, Lowry, Oladipo, Jimmy, and Hero, and even Duncan Robinson, or Zach LaVine, Vujacic, DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, and Kobe White. Who y'all got? Dubs. Or anyway, you can jump on it.
Man, I'm going Heat.
Heat?
Yeah, okay. Man. That roster looking nice.
Okay, with Bam, Lowry, Oladipo, Jimmy, and Hero, and Duncan. Yeah, that's Heat. Yeah. What'd you say?
I gotta do my roster. I mean, not my roster, my research.
Right.
But I don't know. The Balls are, the brothers. They're all right.
Yeah. They got him along with Zach LaVine, who's went All-Star this year. I think like the third leading scorer or something like that. Who also went to Japan to win that chip. Also, Vujacic, DeRozan came over. That's a big sign for coming over from the Spurs. But I too have the Heat.
PJ.
The Bulls. Yeah, I got the Heat over the Bulls.
Yeah.
PJ. I was saying it was too close to call, but I'll add head coaches to that. And since Spoelstra has a chip, I'll go with the Heat. All right. Better player, Tatum or Kawhi Leonard? Jason Tatum.
I mean Kawhi, only because championship.
Got a chip.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
you go
Kawhi. And Finals MVP.
Yeah, Kawhi can carry a team. Tatum can't yet.
Not yet. He might get it, but not now.
Yeah, it's close. All right, better big three: Tatum, Jalen, and Smart, or Bill, Dinwiddie, and Montrez.
Bill, Dinwiddie, and Montrez, because you said better three.
I'm with you on that.
Three. The Boston's that's 2.5.
Bill and Dinwiddie will that's all you had to just stop it at Bill and Dinwiddie. You need that to mention Trez.
But Bill and Dinwiddie to me are the equivalent of Tatum and Jalen, I would say. I'll give it to Jalen. But when you go to Smart and Montrez, my man can give me a double-double, and he's probably going to do that this year and dominate. So, yeah, that's why I went with them. All right. Jimmy Butler, Oladipo, and Bam, or Zach LaVine, Vujacic, and DeRozan. Who y'all got? Better big three.
I like that Jimmy Butler duo.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Oladipo and Bam?
Yeah, of course.
You too, Dubs?
Yeah. If Oladipo can stay healthy.
See,
that's true.
That's what I was looking at. So I went with the other thing. I broke up the clean sweep, y'all. I went with Zach LaVine, Vujicic, and DeRozan because of health problems on your man. But then too, LaVine got hurt last year. I don't know, but he did make it back. But it was a little too late for that. That's why he actually went to the Olympics instead. All right, who would you take in a Game 7 winner take all? Jamal Murray or Devin Booker?
Murray. He's actually played in Game 7s and won. So.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer. I love Booker, but I think that's a no-brainer.
I love Booker, but I don't like the Kardashians. And he got that Kardashian curse. Yes,
you are so holding his ground.
Oh, yeah. Mommy, daddy. As rumor have it, the Texans are in discussions with both the Panthers and the Dolphins. So which is a better fit for Deshaun Watson, the Panthers or the Dolphins?
Dolphins. It's definitely Dolphins.
What do you say, Pete?
Say it again.
Who would be a better fit for Watson? The Panthers, because they're both vying for him right now, or the Dolphins?
I say the Panthers.
Panthers? Okay.
He's gonna get in more trouble if he goes to Miami.
I mean, that is true.
That's exactly what I was saying. I don't know. Maybe he goes to Charlotte. You know, Charlotte, I've lived there before, but it ain't like Miami.
Charlotte's gonna humble him.
Yeah.
And Miami, he's gonna do nothing but get in trouble.
Too many chicas out there, man.
He's gonna pull the Haskins move.
What you say, Dubz?
Blowing that stripper money.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing right before he said it, man. Yeah.
Watson. That boy is good.
Good and terrible.
Good and terrible.
I said the Panthers too, man. He would be primed to take over the division once Father Time takes over. Whereas in the AFC East, it's the youth movement, and because they got Josh Allen, Zach Wilson, and now Mac for the years to come. So I would go to that division where Brady is on his last leg, y'all. Avocado and toast, avocado ice cream, whatever. Yeah. Matt Ryan's going to be going soon. And Jameis is the only one who you still got to see what Jameis does this year. So, yeah, that's why I said Panthers. All right. Who has the best shot at dethroning the Bills? Dolphins or Patriots? Or Pat Riots, as I call them.
Patriots. Those moves
are killer, this is off their firepower, but I don't think they can get the division though.
And if Mac Jones can just play well enough to not lose games. He doesn't not that he has to win games, but just don't lose games.
Okay. And DJ Swigg, did you have the Pat Riots in last place in your division, or did you have the Dolphins coming in last?
I had the Pats last.
Yeah, the Pats last. Okay, so the Dolphins or the Jets? Who do you think have a better chance of dethroning the Bills?
I'm gonna say the Jets.
Say the Jets? Okay.
I kind of have to. I mean,
okay.
I'm pretty confident in them this year. I mean, I just it's a feeling. It's just a feeling, you know.
Hey, like I said, when we do our E.or picks, we're gonna involve you in that, and we're gonna see how it pans out. And if y'all start winning like that, you're gonna have to come and bring a whole segment called the JETS Jets. And say, hey, they finally took off. They don't score a touchdown when they land. All right, I got the Patriots over the Dolphins, the Pat Riots. Okay, who do you think should be the Pat Riot starting QB? You see, I wrote this a while ago, and I had down Mac on here, so I'm gonna skip that. Sorry, Pandemic Cam. That's how I have it written. Okay. Coach Belichick, RIP. I'm sorry. Coach Belichick ripped the Band-Aid off. That's what I say you should do. So yeah.
This is last year too.
Yeah. It just
I don't see it happening. His mom's not doing too good.
Yeah.
He's gonna be less focused. I think she lives in Annapolis.
Does she?
Yep.
Oh wow.
And I just don't think he's bad focused. I don't see it.
That's breaking news here. Okay. Coach, okay.
Belichick, yeah.
Who will have a better year? Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields?
Justin Fields.
Okay. After that hit, you remember he was talking that trash beat, and I was like, he's just stating because of his defense, but damn, they walloped him.
I told you he made that statement about the game.
I thought his head came out with that hit. I thought his head was in the helmet.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what? I actually am going to say Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence.
Okay. I'm gonna say Trevor Lawrence too because Andy Dalton's QB1 in Chicago.
Yeah. I saw the boy stroke the other night up close. How he was dissecting our backups, but he has a great arm. He has a great arm. I'll go with Trevor Lawrence as well. All right, Rich rookie head coach will have a better season. Atlanta's Arthur Smith or Jets Robert Saleh?
Jets Robert Saleh.
Speak it into existence.
I'll say Jets.
You say Jets? Yeah, I said Jets.
Yeah, I'll say Jets.
All right, our first clean sweep. The Jets. 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 We got some
anything better than Adam Gase.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
That boy's good at that.
Of course. Yes, it was
like
circus.
A joke.
Last season was a joke. Like we try to put Frank Gore in the game. He didn't, he just couldn't. What'd you say? Dog, what?
Yeah, that guy didn't know what was going on, man.
That's that Randy Gregory
weed. Smoke weed every day.
Hollywood chop.
Like Stephen A. said, lay off the weed.
Yeah.
Some of that real sticky icky.
Put it in the head.
Who has the worst case of the Ips? Benjamin Simmons or Jamar Chase, y'all?
Simmons. I'm sorry. Chase isn't yet to get into the league
right now.
I said Simmons.
It's Simmons.
Yeah,
it's Simmons until
Chase
Jamar
is
doesn't.
Second, but it's got to be.
Yeah, man.
He did his in the playoffs. You talking playoffs?
Exactly when it mostly counted.
Well, I broke up the sweep, the clean sweep, because Jamar Chase, man, he's a wide receiver. If you can't catch, you're done. Whereas a basketball player can rebound, assist, and play defense to master inefficiencies. So that's why
once again, Howie was right. Howie was right again.
But hey, he might break out of them yips, man. Maybe it might be that he's waiting to play with his quarterback. My quarterback, man. That's my quarterback from college rather than this other dude.
Vontae Smith will beat all the rookie wide receivers. Don't worry.
Okay. This is a good one I've been waiting for y'all. Where should Cam land? Dallas, Washington.
Dallas.
Man, him and
Dallas every day, all day.
All day.
I want him to go to Dallas.
No. You know why? You know why I know he's not going to Washington? He's unvaccinated, and he can't be around your boy. He's a compromised immune system.
Right.
And
I want him to go to Dallas.
And Jerry, and to be honest with you, he's a good backup for us because he can kind of do some of the things that Dak is doing. If you give him that offensive line, that running game, and those receivers, but I don't know if your man wants to create a controversy.
I don't know if it's me, but Cam, over the past year in the games and stuff, I'm starting to notice he doesn't have any QB awareness at all.
Yeah.
Like
it's a coronavirus.
He's just snaps like that one play. I think it was the first preseason game. Chase Young smacked the shit out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like you didn't see that? There was a game
Chase
before
came
that.
around that corner too quick. He beat that.
I would have seen that. I mean, you can't get your eyes off Chase. That's the main dude on the defense.
But somebody better chip him because I'm telling you, I've seen him since last year. And if you don't have anyone to
he was already like in and out.
He's in your backfield. He's definitely in your back.
I say Washington if he wants to start. Dallas could be a backup.
Yeah, but Washington, I don't think he's going to start over Taylor Heineke. And your boy already had him, their offensive coordinator down in Charlotte and with the Carolina Panthers.
He can compete.
Turner, and I don't think Scott wants to bring him in to replace him.
Turner's done with them, man.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. All right. So we all agree it's Dallas for the most part. Worst team name: Pelicans or Jazz?
I like the Pelicans.
You like the Pelicans? Fly Pelicans.
Jazz.
Fly Pelicans.
Jazz.
You don't like Jazz?
For jazz music.
Right, exactly. And that's why I was going to say the Jazz, because the Jazz, Utah ain't known for no Jazz. It was the New Orleans Jazz, and then they moved it.
Utah is known for mountains and racism.
And Mormons.
Exactly. Speak on it.
And extended families. Sister wives.
Incest.
All right, check this out, y'all. More salty with their agents and themselves. Nerlens Noel or Dennis Schroeder?
Schroeder's definitely should be kicking his agent right now.
That's what I have for you, Chris B.
Yeah.
Yo, Nerlens Noel, man. Dennis Schroeder, 84 milli. Left it on the table. Now you're getting $5 million a year. Don't make
Never
no sense.
be too high.
What is he backup? Is he second banana? Is he
Smart for now? But I think he'll be better.
He's second banana to Smart. Oh my goodness.
For now,
he'll back up the Marcus Smart.
But his African brother, who is now the coach there, what's his name? Udukwe or whatever. Emmy's gonna have him there in a matter of time. Yeah. Okay, who was the fastest player to ever lace up a pair of cleats in the NFL? Two of y'all might not know about these guys, but there's game tape out there. Deion Primetime Sanders or my man Dubz, Darryl Green.
It's easy, Darryl Green.
Darryl Green.
He once ran a 4.1140.
That's what I heard. But your man, who I got Deion, and Deion ran a 4.2 in sweatpants. He was in a tracksuit, matter of fact.
There's no video of that.
True.
Hearsay. He mentioned that on his show.
All right. Hey, this one's right up your alley. Better rapper, Drizzy or Yeezy?
Yeezy. No contest.
Drizzy or Yeezy? Like Drizzy Drake?
Yeah.
Or Yeezy like Kanye West Yeezy?
Yeah.
He changed his name. He's just going by Yeezy now.
Drake, man.
Drake? Okay. Who you say, Dubz?
I say Yeezy.
Yeezy?
Thank you.
I got Drizzy.
It's a tie?
It's split. We need
Kanye on that crack, man. Kanye's on that crack.
Y'all basing that off.
He's not making.
I gotta listen to this album. Okay, and your man's dropping the album this week too, right? At the end on Friday, Drizzy. So we'll be able to compare Donda. I'll listen to Donda first, then I'll listen to Drizzy.
All I gotta say is Kanye is a genius. Yeah. Some of the songs that he's created on that album.
It's like that.
I don't care what Drizzy does, because Drizzy needs a dope beat in order to be good.
Okay.
Kanye does not.
Okay.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Okay. I gotta check that out then. No doubt. All right, y'all. Here we go. It's the same shit. We're just dumping it in another toilet. Y'all know how we do it. Yes, sir. That's how we got that sound effects. You know what I'm saying? DJ Swigg.
Oh, yeah.
Step up our game, man. What do we have? Oh, yeah. We have this episode's Crash Dummies. Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster for doing the Milk Crate Challenge. You have to be mentally challenged to attempt this, man. I mean, go back to the logo dance and Crash Dummy. Yeah. Did y'all see that,
Tom
man?
was throwing fits, I bet.
Oh,
this man's tired of him.
Yeah.
The Rooney family, I'm sure, is
Yeah,
throwing
the
fits.
Pittsburgh
Like,
media are
dude,
eating it up,
doing?
too, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. You're putting a lot of money on the line. Also, Sha'Carri Richardson, your PR rep should advise you to give up your usage of social media for a while, that is, until things settle down. For liking an ignorant tweet promoting something offensive with Lil Wayne and about Jamaicans walking barefoot to their coconut stands to work for a living. Just another case of false, ignorant poverty shaming, and with poverty on the rise, being absolutely tone deaf and unworldly. There is this thing called drag in racing. However, not to be mistaken for her makings of a drag queen, which those Wolverine nails, alpaca eyelashes, and fake horse hair, Sha'Carri might as well be running with a parachute on her back. Now, do you know how it feels like to be shamed, my son, my woman? I think you do. And dissing Allison Felix? That wasn't good.
That's a bad look.
That's a bad move right there.
Very
so
bad.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I thought she was just going to be smart and humble, but now I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Hey, this is what I got to say. It's getting crazier and crazier by the minute, y'all. As she's losing it, y'all. Somebody got to get a hold of her. And I don't think it ain't the Ducci anymore. It ain't the smoke. It's something else.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. How we gonna do it? Oh yeah, joke of the episode. Here we go. What do I have for the joke of the episode? Yeah. All right, friends, please wear your masks. It saves lives. Yesterday, a friend of mine went out with his girlfriend, and on the way, he passed by his wife, and she did not even recognize him. The mask really saves his life.
Oh my God.
All right, y'all. What did Sonia Curry say to her husband, side chick, when she got hold of her cell phone number and called? Dude, you're getting Adele. Hello from the other side. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. What, too soon? Too soon?
That's hilarious. That's actually pretty good.
Hotline bling.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Oh yeah. Oh, that's it. Oh yeah, right on time. We got you, girl. Come on, man. Stop blowing us up.
Dell's a fool, by the way.
I know.
Man.
Why are you putting your business out there? But anyway, I'm gonna say it in a second.
Yeah. And then gonna accuse her of cheating.
A lie has many variations, but the truth none. Also, the truth runs marathons and lies run sprints. Let that marinate. Men lie, women lie, others lie, Tiffany's lie. Y'all knew damn well y'all putting a blood diamond on Beyonce's neck. Jeez. Do your research though, Team Carter. And allegedly, Papa and Mama Curry lied about their spicy extramarital affairs. Belichick lied, and Mac lied about not dapping you up. You saw when my man was running after him to dap him up? You sounded like he didn't see him. You saw him. Hey, Cam, that pressure you feel on your back are the feet of the New England faithful pushing you out, fam. And I wrote this about a week ago. Jeopardy lied. Y'all know y'all never wanted LeVar Burton to host. Your name is Toby. No, Kutakente. Can you say Blossom?
You know who else lied? Bishop Sycamore. Did y'all hear about that story?
I know, y'all. They doing my man dirty. Even the Dalai Lama and the Pope told some lies, but never has a ball on my eyes. Shout out to our man Rashid Wattis. To end this final episode of Guerilla Podcast Sports and to transition into All-in-One Sports Podcast, I want to leave you all with this thought. Pause. My observation of American culture and society leaves me with these truths. We love to complain. We love imposters, fake things, expensive items, labels, bragging, get-rich-quick schemes, poverty shaming, cats, dogs, underdogs until they make it big. Wastefulness, beer, liquor, all sorts of violence, and all types of guns and fast food. As a matter of fact, anything fast, loud vehicles, music, and basically noise in general. Take guns, for example. We have a beer named after a gun called the Colt 45. Remember Colt 45? Man, Billy D. And when we consumed a small amount of hard liquor in a tiny glass, it's called a shot. When we attempt to make a basket while playing basketball, we refer to it as taking a shot or shooting. Also, when we drink a beer fast, it's called a shotgun. You know, you poke a hole in it, hold it up.
Yeah.
All right. And of course, my favorite during my player days, when I was single in these streets and on the prowl, a prophylactic named Magnum. So the saying, as American as apple pie, is no longer realistic to me. So from now on, I believe it should be replaced with as American as guns. This is just an epiphany. So please don't shoot the messenger. All right, y'all? Yeah, getting back. Grass the mass. That is the task, or your ass is grass, fam. Big ups to Doyle Mitchell of Industrial Bank, serving the Washington, D.C. and Prince George's County, Maryland communities since 1934. And to Mary Bazzini of Godwin Power in Springfield, Virginia, with Godwin Grids, solar powered generators. Power to the future, y'all. And to Yes We See Fashions, to clothe and unite us. That's yes in 3 languages: English, Francais, and Espanol. And to Richie Rich and his Parkables, PARKERABLE.com, with the P Clarence Challenge, as well as PGC, which stands for the Prince George's County, Maryland Tribe. A big ups to Brother Fatari with his healthy cane and coconut, fresh pressed sugar cane and coconut juice. So go to CANE, that's cane hyphen coconut. And if you know how to spell coconut, it's COCO nut, square.site to place your orders. Also to Aleem and Joe with Storytime Production. And last but not least, D2, aka DJ Swigg and Swigg Entertainment. And like Guerilla Podcast Sports, aka GPS, after 18 months, with this being our last episode before the rebranded name of All in One Sports Podcast, A1 Sports Podcast. And like Cam, from Boston to hopefully to Dallas, because Double G now stands for Going Gone. Oh yeah, and Bad Benjamin Anthony DiNucci and Travis Fulgham after leading his Eagles in receiving just 1 year ago. And like Rachel Nichols at ESPN way too long after the audio leak. But like LeBron said, it's about damn time. And Sirhan after serving 53 years in prison for the assassination of Robert F. Kennedy. And Papa and Mama Curry after 33 years of marriage, which produced 2 NBA players, a groupie, just like mommy, followed by messy divorce. What, too soon? Too soon. And like the time left for our OnlyFans subscribers who found out the terrible news that there will no longer be porn or nudity on the website. So I guess now it's back to Pornhub, your imagination, lube in your only hands.
And
we out. San Fernando Valley on 3. 1, 2, 3. San Fernando Valley. Y'all know that's where it takes place.
Hilarious.
Hey, check it out, y'all.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
It's a wrap, y'all. It's been real, man. So we're looking forward for our fans to join us on our next journey.